Hello everyone, I'm CrypticFox, and we're back to take another crack at Endless Mode here in Frostpunk. Been having a lot of fun with this. The new mode is pretty cool. It gives it that extra additional challenge kind of thing where you don't know exactly what's coming. So that's been pretty fun. We've played it a couple times so far. If you've seen those other streams, you've seen that it hasn't necessarily fared all that well, but it was fun to play nonetheless. So again, there are two options here. We can go with Endurance, which is for survivalists, or Serenity, which is for constructors, and it kind of makes it a bit of an easier mode, so you can try to just go ahead and build things. But I kind of like the challenge, even though we haven't really been, I want to say, successful. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to play Endurance mode again. And I'm going to play the Crags map again. We tried this one last time we streamed. It was kind of cool. The way the resources are sort of dropped in, scattered around in different areas. The rock formations that are in here are kind of in the way, so it made it for sort of an interesting challenge. I'm not going to do anything to customize it. We'll just go with the standard map that's in here and sort of see how all that fares. But welcome everyone who's here so far in the chat, or if you're watching this on the channel afterwards. As an added bonus, actually, Frostpunk is on sale today on chrono.gg/CrypticFox. You can find it there for 33% off, so it's like $20 US, I believe. And that'll be until noon Eastern time on December 2nd. You'll be able to get that on sale if you're looking for the game yourself and you're interested in playing it. Now is probably a good time to grab it. But let's just jump right in and see how we do faring with the this next city. Now, the last couple times that we tried this, we had some real problems with the coal. We couldn't keep the heat on when the cold snaps are coming in, and so, you know, as somebody who said in the chat there, I think Joe, more like cryptic frost. It seems about right, because we've been kind of freezing people out just a little bit, and we need to try to get ahead of that curve a little bit this time. Otherwise, we're just going to get smoked. So not only is it going to be a matter of trying to have a good solid incoming source of coal, but we kind of need to build it up a little bit so we don't have too many issues with the cold snaps. We can burn through more coal and stuff, but we shall see how it goes. What happened to the last colony? Well, we were doing a little bit better, I think. We were gathering some good resources and stuff in, but it got to the point where we couldn't keep the furnace going. We were running into the cold, like the really cold times. It was like minus 50 to minus 70 degrees. And it kept running out of coal. So of course the furnace shuts down, everything gets colder, people get all upset at you, and eventually they end up kicking you out as the mayor of the city. So you know, they realize that you're not going to be able to control things very well. Ooh, Winterfield. That's actually kind of a cool name. We want to call this something else. So let's call this let's see, man, I can't even type today. Cryptic Corpses, I think, seems like a really appropriate name given how things have been going with our colony. Hopefully we'll fare a little better tonight. I did have to kind of get warmed up to the game a little bit, pardon the pun, because we hadn't played it in a little while. So over here we have wood, coal pile, coal pile. So we'll put a little resource depot over here to click this up, little gathering post. No! Okay, let's not do that. Cancel that. I just was trying to click on the road piece there. Is that going to destroy the coal pile or the wood that's there? I don't think I want to do that. Hold the phone. It's funny, it clears the snow and everything as soon as you place the piece down. You can almost like throw a whole bunch of these down to clear out the snow. Oh, wait a minute. Switch that out. There we go. Road is under construction. If you fail this colony, please do a construction colony. You want to see you can survive it. You want to see if I can survive the easy mode. Oh, this is actually the very similar layout to what we had last time. We have coal deposits out here with our iron. This is almost the exact same spawn point, I think, for all the resources, which is kind of weird. Speed that up a little bit. We probably should get some people out here gathering this. Gather this. It's a little chilly. I'd like to give them a gathering post, but I don't think we're going to be able to. Tents are going to be the first order of business, I think. Actually, no, you want? I think we'll do a medical post as the first thing this time. We need 25 wood for that. How do I rank this game versus Oni? Well, they're just so I mean, they're very different games. They present challenges in a very different way. I'm like a huge fan of Oxygen Not Included, so I would put it up higher. However, this game I think is a lot more challenging in that you really have to like pay a whole lot more attention to how you balance your resources, and they throw some real challenges at you. Whereas Oxygen Not Included, it's more about just progressive movement. So you don't have these weird X factors that come in and throw you a curveball. Both great games, though. I've had a lot of fun with this since I got it. Start some tents. Yeah, sometimes if you're here a little bit early, you have to reload the page in order to get it to work. So if anybody got caught up in that, sorry about that. I don't know why it is, but if you're here a little bit early on, sometimes when the stream starts, the video doesn't start for you right away. If we can get homes for these people, then we might not even need to worry about turning on the heat for a little bit. That'll let us conserve some resources.
Gather your tools. The shift is ending.
The shift is ending. We need more wood. More wood. I think the issue we might have here is that I'm going to need to turn on the heater just to keep it from getting cold as we go through the nighttime. Because I don't have shelter for everybody, which really sucks. Heating's off. Well, it's on now. I didn't really want to have to use it this early, but I didn't get enough wood. Even though I have people working on it. We had the same problem last time, and actually when I didn't turn the heater on because I wanted to conserve coal a little bit, we had a different problem. Like 9 people froze to death. It's not good. Having serious buffering issues. No, that's not good. Try lowering the quality of the stream that you're watching if you're getting a lot of buffering. Come to your own streams. I guess I'll have another stream to watch. Well, welcome, Matthew. Yeah, this is such a good game. I've had a lot of fun with it. And like I said, it's kind of challenging too. The story mode we went through is you kind of get used to the pattern of things. Like you know what your benchmarks are. You have to do a certain amount within a certain time frame. You need a certain amount of resources stored up. This one's a little bit different because you don't necessarily know what's coming. There's some random events that take place that give you an extra curveball. Like we had one where the ground was frozen, so the coal thumpers didn't work. They were like 10% efficiency. We had one where it was super windy, so our exploration parties were only traveling at like half the normal speed, and it took them twice as long to get places. Like all kinds of stuff like that. It's kind of neat. My people are getting cold because they don't have a place to sleep. I wasn't early, just hesitated partway through the sentence. Oh, that's weird. It's not just one person, it was 3 people at the same time. Uh-oh. It's the YouTube glitch. I hope it's only YouTube. That would be bad. I haven't had buffering issues on a stream in a really long time, so hopefully that's not something that's cropping up again. Hey, Jedi Sam. Dum, dum, dum. Back to work. Get moving. All right, let's get some tents in here so we can turn the heater off. Shut that down. If they hurry up and get some wood in here, we can build more of these. Only need a couple more and then we'll have enough for everybody. And then when this first cold snap comes is when we'll turn the generator back on again. Is this the game where you can choose to use child labor and it affects how your people perceive it? It is, yeah. That's the one. So down here at the bottom, you can see there's hope and discontent. So the two of those sort of factor into the decision about whether the people think you're doing a good job or not. And they'll decide ultimately whether you're keeping them happy enough to continue to run the city. If you don't meet their needs and you constantly, you know, they keep getting cold or lots of people are getting sick and dying, you're not feeding them, that kind of stuff, then things start to become a problem. And your people decide to kind of kick you out of the city. So definitely kind of something we got to watch out for. The cookhouse is what we're going to need next because we're going to need to feed people. We have raw food here, but nothing prepared as actually food rations. Got some Appleton Estate rum for your egg. Oh, nice. I'm actually drinking a different kind of beer tonight. It's like Kronenberg 1664 or something. It's like a French beer. Kind of nice. Steel wreckage depleted. No! Alright, well, we're out of steel. The heat is off. Generator's down. That's fine. We don't really need it to be... everybody who has a tent can stay warm enough for now. We do need to get some research stuff going, though, as soon as possible. Whoops. Tech. Alright, so we'll drop this back here, I guess. You know what? I'll give it a road first, maybe. Oh, wait, there's a road over here. I can put it right back here. Try to give room for a couple, maybe. If I space this out, I can kind of crunch it like right up against the rock here and get enough room to have a couple running. This we need to staff so that people can actually get food. We have 4 people that are sick, but they're in an okay spot. Well, let's get some laws going here too. Adaptation. I think I'm gonna start off first with. Let's go with soup. Let's get people unhappy right from the very beginning. Try to stretch our food out as much as possible. What's the name of the colony? You missed it? It's called Cryptic Corpses. Because there's probably going to be a couple. Just saying. Who said lager fancy glass? Nice. Yep, I know the heating's off, but that's okay. It's not cold enough we really need to worry about it. As long as everyone has a place to sleep at night, they can stay relatively warm and they don't have to worry about it. Let's go with, oh, I gotta employ engineers, I guess. I should probably, well, I mean, heating and stuff is pretty important. Gathering resources is important. Yeah, we'll go faster gathering to start, I guess. Like your CMS 18 video. Thank you very much for keeping it coming. Thanks, David. Glad you enjoyed it. It's been a little while since we played. Seemed like a good time. I had that the Volkswagen camper sitting in the garage for a while, so I figured we should really get on top of that and get it finished. Engineer apprentices from Child Shelter Branch is pretty good too. Yeah, there's a few things. So I've used them in the medical area to try to help keep up with people that are sick. And that kind of helps a little bit. I think maybe this time we will try using them for faster research so we can kind of power through that research quicker. And ideally, I want to get out exploring as early as we can to try to find resources to bring back because we always run out. So I should maybe focus on that as one of my soon projects. But it is going to get cold here very soon. So heaters, I think, will be the next order of business. Actually, this will bring it down to -40, which will take the tents from where they are now unlivable. They'll drop 2 conditions down to cold. Actually, they won't have the heater on, so they'll just be chilly. So I think it'll be okay. Cryptic corpses, let the bodies hit the floor, that's right. We're gonna make a bunch of ice cubes that were formerly people. Okay, so I have 70 steel, so we're still in okay shape there. Let's get another one of these into play. So we can do our research a little bit quicker. So our big objective is gonna be to get this coal that's over here. There is another patch of it over here. I think the one that's the most convenient is going to be the one that's over here, though. We can kind of extend this road out. Kind of keep bunching farther out. That way, so we did this last time, too, and then we could put a lumber mill out there as well. Okay, let's get child labor, child shelters, and then we'll use them for engineering apprentices, I think. So we'll go this route. We'll need to build a child shelter now. Max these out. Okay, child shelter. We'll put that over by the food, I guess. I think it'll fit in over here. No, we need 20 wood. So that's where the corpses came from. The Colosseum last night. That's right. We've been stacking them up from there. Kind of like firewood. All right, let's get more research. I'm going to work on exploration right away, I think. Do this early if we can. Try and get a team out exploring as early as possible. Don't forget to store them in the ice hole this time and not a cemetery. Oh, I know. That was a total misclick. We must have made, like, at least 3 law choice misclicks when we were playing that round. No fertilizer like human fertilizer. It's very effective. We do need to get some hunting stuff out. Which we don't have resources for. Come on, wood. They're working, I think, on only a single little pile of wood right now, which is just terrible. But I can't send them all the way out here. It's too cold. I guess we can... Do we have enough to build... Yeah, we can build another gathering post out here. It's not connected to the roadway. It's funny how the little grid works here sometimes. Like, sometimes when you try to extend just straight out, it doesn't necessarily connect. That only gives us 4 wood, which I don't think is going to give us enough to stretch the road now. Give me more wood.
End of shift. Go rest all who can.
We extend the road a little bit. Hey, Zekmohan. Thanks very much. Hopefully it'll go a little better this time. Soup isn't really nice, thick soup. It's basically water with a few lumps of... Yeah, it's not exactly what you would call heartwarming. So... We have some people that are hungry, but they are getting food. I mean, we have stuff for them to eat at least. It's something. It may not be much, but in a frozen wasteland where there's nothing growing, and nothing to hunt, and death everywhere, kid labor's the best labor. Run out of wood. We're always out of wood. Gotta get out there and get a lumber mill going soon. We have... a coal pile, wood crates. Maybe we'll put some people specifically on the wood crates. We have the resources for it. We have the gathering post here that will gather everything that's in the range of it with only 10 workers, depending on what they choose to pull in. As a newcomer, how are you finding FS19? I'm tempted to get it, but from what I've seen, it seems to rely a lot on knowing what you're doing from the get-go. Yeah, so, I mean, first disclaimer is that I got a copy of the game for free from a promoter, so, you know, take anything I say with a grain of salt, but I actually really enjoy it. I think the simulation is really cool. There's lots of complexity and stuff, and there is a certain amount I think you might need to know, but what I have been finding is it is a little difficult finding information, like how to set some stuff up. For example, like, can you level ground out in order to put in, like, a cattle pen, for example? Or do you have to pick an area that's already level and just clear of trees? Once you put it in play, you have to, like, feed them and water them and stuff, but they don't necessarily give you a whole lot of detail about setting all that up. So I think it's just going to be a function of experimentation. But in all fairness, Gold Rush was kind of the same thing. You were kind of sort of stumbling through all that, too, and learning through experience. So I enjoyed both games. I have really been liking... Farming Simulator 19 so far. So hopefully that will continue to be enjoyable. Plus there's all kinds of cool mod support and everything they have for it. But a lot of people have been producing a lot of stuff for Farming Simulator 17. There's already some mods coming out for Farming Simulator 19. So I guess we'll see. But I like it. I think to a certain degree it depends on the style of game you like, though. Finally, I managed to catch a stream before falling asleep. Good evening, chat. Hi, Leonor. Frostbane, welcome. Oh no, Frostbane. We don't need any more cold people here. We have enough cold people. Well, soon. They're gonna be cold soon. We have a little more coal at the moment, but right now we're just bumping up against that wood production for the most part. Weather change coming. It's gonna get chilly.
Brace yourselves. Cold is coming.
That's an operative, but that's okay because we don't really need it right now. We don't have anything. Ooh, this is too cold. Alright, so they're chilly. It's not great. I did have people... Okay. I really shouldn't have people work here. They're gonna get frostbite. Then someone's gonna sue. Everything's gonna go downhill. Maybe should have researched heaters still. Give me the wood. Give me the wood so I can finish the road. We have free workers right now. If I actually had some wood here, I could finish the roadway. Time to get to work. Oh, it's interesting. I didn't notice that it pauses automatically when you build a street. Okay, we have child shelters. Let's set them up for engineering, child engineers to speed up our research process.
Listen, everyone. New law is signed.
Let's get this out here. That's good. This is staffed, so that's okay. Next order of business will be the child shelter, so we can meet that that little promise we made. Hey, Tommy J. How's life treating me? Not bad. So far, so good. We haven't managed to crash and burn yet tonight, also, which is also a plus. Mind you, it's only like day 3. I need wood for heaters. I need wood for everything right now. Looks like a great game. Maybe a bit of steep learning curve, but I'm enjoying your vids so far, and I'd keep them up. Free game or not. Yeah, it has been, you know, it's entertaining. I like it. If you like simulation games, then you'll probably enjoy it. Apparently, they're one of the earlier ones that sort of became a big thing. And I have to say, the level of detail is great. And if you enjoy like resource management games, then this is also a game you definitely want to check out. You're probably already familiar with it if you're here to watch the stream, but such a good game. Really dark atmosphere to it too, which is kind of neat. All right, let's build that child shelter so that we don't get people angry at us early on. Yeah, we can do it this way, I guess. It's gonna be a little bit out there, so it might get a little chilly. I also want to build the beacon, but we're gonna need a lot more wood again. Always with the wood. Hey, Caleb. We started our city out again. We're back in the Crags. Looks like we have the resource layout that's basically the same as what we had last time, from what I could tell. Children cared for. Hope rises. That's right, everyone. Be hopeful. It may be the apocalypse, but it's not the end of the world. Well, no, wait. I guess it is. The line flip was amazing. Yeah, and totally planned, too. That was funny. Okay, let's build the beacon when we have time. I think I'm gonna put the beacon back here. Just maybe not. It doesn't need to be near anything, which is why I kind of want to tuck it back here. It doesn't need heat. There's a gathering post there that can build for more coal. Maybe we'll put a road straight out between our research area here. We'll set our beacon back out here. Just try to keep it out of the road as much as we can. Heaters, I think it said we're finished, right? Yeah. So we'll set these to turn on when it's worker time. Try to keep people from getting frostbite. We want to keep this this number of sick people down low. Not only because we want to make sure we have the people available to do the work, because if they get too sick, they won't work. But also, you get kind of behind the curve with the illnesses, and it becomes a real problem. Resources. Sawmill or steelworks? I'm thinking sawmill next. Actually, I think we're going to need a steel mill because I don't have any more sources of steel right now. So we'll get that going. We do still have a little bit of wood around. Beacon built. We're no longer lost and blind. Now do I have people for it? That's the question. I'd have the people. I don't have the wood. Always with the wood. Totally running out of wood. Never seen this game before. What is it? Basically, it's the apocalypse. It's another ice age. You're controlling the last city on the planet, effectively. You start off with this generator in the middle that produces the only source of heat that people can use to survive. So it's kind of like your life-giving source of energy and heat and everything. And it's a steampunk-themed game. So it's sort of like almost like the Victorian era kind of buildings and things. But you basically construct a city, try to gather the resources to survive the harsh elements and the cold, and keep your people alive. And my people are getting sick really quick right now, which is weird. I mean, it's chilly, but it's not cold. I wouldn't think they would be getting that sick. I think we're going to move into overcrowding soon. Aiden, there's plenty of places that are as cold as Canada. Particularly given, you know, it depends where you live in Canada. Like if you're in Vancouver or something, somewhere in BC, then not exactly what you would call cold. We have the people. Just
Time.
give me the resources. Done another research job. Okay, good. Steelworks is researched. We can send out the search party. Let's go see. This is going to be 1 day, 1 hour to arrive there. 1 day, 12 hours. 1 day. Let's go to the shorter distance one. Try to get resources quickly if we can. Add new research. Get our sawmill started. Challenge children, note of thanks. Hope will rise slightly because I did a thing. We did some stuffs and people were happy about it. What a novelty. Can we build? No, we need 25 wood. Man, give me that 2 wood. 1, 2. Not a gathering post. Steelworks. Put this over here. It's relatively close to the roadway. It's not perfect, but it's something. We're going to want to get the next level of research done, too, so we can get that coal going. We'll just connect this to the road. Out of wood. Story of my life. I have no wood. Yeah, the steam pipes in the road automatically melt the snow. So in order to connect all the buildings and things, in order for them to work, they have to be connected to a roadway. Hold on here. Where? The roadway provides like the steam pipe connection that produces all the heat and power and stuff that's needed to make things operate. Okay, we've sort of been delaying on hunting, and we really need to not do that anymore. So I'm gonna have to get some hunting stuff going as soon as we have enough resources to get it. And it's nighttime, so we're not gonna get any food tonight. That's probably not a good idea. Inoperative, no gatherable resources, so this can be broken down. Played this weekend. Awesome game. As a fellow Canadian, it hurts to know that minus 40 days are coming up soon in real life. Oh, yeah. I mean, I live in southern Ontario, so I probably won't run into too many minus 40 days, I don't think. It's pretty uncommon here. I did used to live in Manitoba, though. That was definitely frosty. Okay, these people have been sick for too long.
Listen, everyone. New law is
Don't think I
signed.
have any free engineers. I don't. I want to get to overcrowding so I can treat 10 people in the one little hospital tent we have. This game gets down to like minus 170. Oh yeah, it's insane how cold it gets in this game. It's the kind of thing where like you breathe and the inside of your lungs freeze. It's not really what you want to be shooting for, I don't think. Takes a lot of work to survive that, a lot of heat. Okay, it is going to get a little warmer. It's going to go from minus 40 to minus 30 for almost 2 days, and then it's going to get colder again. So hopefully that'll give us a chance to do some more gathering and stuff. There is more coal out here. We're still gathering coal from here. Food is going to be our next order of business. Oh, actually, do we have enough? Oh, we have enough wood. Nice. Okay, we can fit. Oh, I was hoping I could stack 4 research things back here, but I guess I won't worry about where they're located. Oh. One hunter's hut anyway. Get some of these people to work. Never had to deal with negative weather where you live. Well, yeah, that'll happen. But it's all relative, right? I mean, I think if you're used to really cold weather, it has to be even colder before you're impacted it as much. You know, if you're used to hot weather and then it gets down close to 0, it probably feels ridiculously cold. You got acclimatized, right? That being said, minus 170 is still, you know, on an absolute basis, going to be freezing for everybody. But $7 hours till we can find out what that first unknown spot has. Things are a little warmer, people a little happier. That's good. Oh, I don't have anybody working here. Minor faux pas. Count your lucky stars. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, the weather in Ontario is a little funny. Like, sometimes it gets pretty cold, but the biggest issue with Ontario winters is more the dampness. And then the temperatures fluctuate so much that you get hot and cold. Okay, let's work on... I mean, with hunting gear, we can get more food in. Up to 20 raw food per hunt. But I think... I want to start getting prepared for that incoming cold snap that I know is not that far... I still don't have enough wood. Never mind. We will wait. I always find it conciliating that the game depicts it going down to minus 170. Imagine how many things would have become liquid that shouldn't normally be a gas. Well, minus 170, yeah, I don't know. Coal pile depleted. It would be pretty brutal. I mean, I don't know that you could produce enough heat to survive that. Minus 274 isn't that bad. Oh yeah, it's just like it's like fall weather, you know. It's not really that cold. Ooh, we're all out of wood. That does present some problems. What do we find here? Steel and coal. Converted cruiser. Ship can be part of the Royal Navy. Your armaments are removed. We've seen this before. Next site they unlocked is the Barren Hollow, but we're going to take the resources we have here. There's no sign of the incoming storm just yet, so we'll maybe head over to Barren Hollow, which is another day out. I need to scrounge together enough wood to build a lumber mill. I could get it by breaking this down, but I think I'm going to send some people over here. All 5 of them. Research sawmills and food. Yeah, we have a hunting lodge here ready now, but it's not good. I need to get wood bad. The sawmill is already researched. I just need to build it, and we need a road to be able to connect to it, which is also going to require wood. So it's kind of like a bit of a catch-22. Coal pile depleted. Okay, so this gathering post can be recovered, which is going to give us the wood we need to build the lumber mill.
Time to rest.
Oh, don't rest.
Out.
Go do the work thing. We have sick peoples. More sick beds needed. All right, I'll put a new medical post. Not happy about it because I need the engineers and I need the resources. You know what? Let's just do overcrowding. That'll get more people treated. There's still 3 people that aren't treated, so you know we still have to do it, but I don't have enough wood anyway. All right, let's work out a lumber mill for now. We have a couple days, I think, to make that changeover anyway. Sawmill. If we place it over here, I can't see where the line is for it to. Building here will destroy resources. We don't want to do that. We want to try to preserve as much of this wood as we can. Okay, so I'm gonna do the street first. The way it's lining up is kind of messing with me. Okay. Let's get people off of here so we don't get any more sick people. Hey Fox, just joined the stream. What did you miss? Not a ton. We started building the city. We're doing the Endless Mode. This is the new Crags map. If you haven't seen it, it's basically... Whoops. Shouldn't have zoomed out that far. Basically, you have the normal crater, but you're not in the center of it. And they have all these rocky outcroppings that get in the way of your building. And the resources are scattered all around the crater, so you have to kind of hunt around for them and extend your way out to get to them. We have a search party that's out doing some searching to check out sites outside of the crater to find resources. For the moment, we're okay with coal, but our coal consumption is gonna ramp up really quickly as the temperature starts to drop. The first storm, I think, comes in around day 12, somewhere around there, if I remember correctly. Maybe it was day 14. I don't know. It's coming soon though, and we want to be able to make sure we have the stuff in place to survive it. But we're struggling for wood at the moment. Yeah, the game places you in a crater, and the idea is supposed to be that, you know, you've got that protection from the winds and stuff on the surface, but I mean, at minus 170, I don't think the wind really matters anymore. It's pretty much just, please Lord, stop freezing me kind of weather. Speed through the night a bit. I hate that these aren't researching anything right now, but we're struggling for resources. We're doing fine, all things considered. Okay, we have, is it 25 wood we need for the health place? A little hit, yeah, 25 for the medical post. We gotta get that built so we can meet that need. I don't want to break a promise early on or people get all upset at you. So we'll put it here because I'm probably gonna put a steam hub out here to keep some of this stuff warm. We'll build a road. No, we won't. Give me wood. At least we finally have a lumber mill working. There we go. We're going to take 5 people off of this for now and slow down our research a little bit, which sucks. But we got to get the medical post done. We need to heal these people so we can get them back to work. We have 13 people right now that aren't working. That kind of depletes your effectiveness just a little bit. It seems to me that we're better off just to dig down to get to a warmer level. Well, I think well, I don't know. I think the idea is supposed to be everything's freezing over anyway. It turns out, like, when you play the story mode of the game, I think it turns out that the sun is cooling, and that's resulting in the whole planet going through this freeze. So ultimately, they're doomed anyway. It's just a question of how long they can hang on for. Seen other people play Endless as well. If you research bunkhouses before the first storm, you don't need so much coal production. Yeah, I could see that. Because the bunkhouses are significantly warmer than the tents are. I mean, the hard part is you still have the places they have to work are super cold, and they'll shut down effectively. Waiting, what'd you find? Distinct spot in the Frostland. Used as a waypoint for further exploration. But they didn't find anything other than new landmarks. Large crater in the research outpost. We're going to carry on and go to the large crater. Oh, we have enough stuff we can do some research again. Let's work on level 1 for this. Trying to get those bunkhouses. People are hungry. Well, let's pretend to feed them. Alright, we'll try to feed them. I'll do what I can. We're really low on food. 34 hungry people. I need more hunters really badly. So I guess that's our next order of business. Should have got those hunting tools so they could get more food each time they go out hunting. Really wouldn't be frozen that far down yet. Well, it's hard to say. I mean, you don't really know what stage and things they are. It is supposed to be, I mean, it's steampunky also, so I guess, you know, there's also a question of, like, what kind of tools do they have to even do the work? Can they dig through permafrost? I mean, I guess they do create automatons, so it's not all that crazy. Yeah, well, if they just tapped into the geothermal heat, though, there wouldn't be a game. So, you know, barring that... It's sort of like TVs and movie. At some point, you have to suspend your disbelief just to enjoy the context of the game. Ooh, discontent's rising. Why? Bad food. People are hungry. Well, I guess they could be upset at me for being hungry. Hey, Manuela. Need 3 hunters, hut, and soup, I think. You can use a graph to calculate it. Yeah, my biggest problem is having enough people to even run that many hunters' huts. They take 15 people each. Until you get to the point where you research so you can reduce the number of people they require. So it's really kind of an adventure. And I think at that crater we're headed out to, we're going to wind up finding survivors, which means I'm going to need more places for them to live. Which is going to... Oh, here comes the cold.
It's getting colder.
Back to minus 40. Okay, I've got to turn some of these things on now. Actually, that doesn't really need to be on. What about this one? That's funny. That one's actually cold. Oh, this one's closer. I got it. Yeah. That makes sense. We'll get all this on so people stay warm-ish.
Get going. Time to earn your bread.
That's right. Get going. Go do your work. Give me the resources I need to keep you alive. 20 wood we need. And a whole bunch of workers that I don't have. Although I could probably cut down on my steel production for a little bit. Okay, get this in play. Ugh, this is going to be really sloppy building. Maybe I'll build over here. Just barely enough wood. We're out of wood again. We live to be out of wood. Okay, let's turn this off for the moment. We have almost 120 steel, so we have enough to actually build a few things. That's still already researched. I need the workers to build this initially and then staff it so we can actually get some food. Adaptation, we could go with corpse disposal. Bring out your dead.
Listen, everyone. New law is signed.
I love it's still a people item, even though there are people who aren't really around so much anymore. Oops. There we go. I'm going to keep this area back here cold because we don't really need it for the hunter's huts anyway. Did you know minus 40 is where Celsius and Fahrenheit meet? I did know that. It's cold. Darn cold. More food, more coal. We need more everything. More food, more coal, more wood, more people. Alright, we don't have any incoming coal right now. I need to get coal research. So in the meantime, I have people available, but I need them for the hunter's hut. Man. Can't win. I should have sent these guys back with the coal they had. Strange how organ transplants doesn't even need dead people to work. Yeah, I know. It's sort of a funny little mechanic of the game, but you can start using the bodies before you even have them. It's kind of like using a credit card, only with organs. Kind of gross. Snow pit established, so we met that. I really need them to build this though. They built the pit to throw the bodies before they built the place to get the food to stop the bodies from happening. That's a little backwards. Alright, new research. Shelters. Let's get bunkhouses. Oh, no, wait. Hunter's gear. We're going to need food bad. Need the food bad. We only have 7 sick people, so I can actually turn off this by moving the staff. We'll put them onto research. And we'll speed that process up. Very true about suspension of disbelief. At least I'm not trying to pull day after tomorrow kind of nonsense. Ah, there is that. Cold homes. Oh, no. I'm not dealing with that. Forget it. You always give me the cold home thing right before a cold snap comes along, and then I get my butt kicked. It's better not to make the promise at all than to make the promise and fail. Okay, this is ready. We can staff that. What if we got it before the hunting party went out? I just told the people to work there. They already have 3 sick absences. Ah, come on, people. Well, I have a problem now. Coal's going down steady. I don't have any coming in. It's going to get colder. Alright, we found our survivors. Let's escort them back to the city. We need places for those people to sleep now. Which I don't have. Alright, everything's about to come crashing down on us. When it gets to minus 50, things are going to be problematic. At least it's not as terrible as that 2012 movie, I guess. Need food. 15 people are starving. We're gonna have people starting to drop dead on us here. More laws. Organ transplants to try to heal people faster.
Hear me, hear me. New law in the city.
2012. Yeah, I only just watched 2012 for the first time like the other day. I hadn't seen it before. And yeah, it is pretty ridiculous.
Work time. Get back to work.
That's right. Get to work, people. Get to work. Oh boy. It's cold, but I need people to get this coal over here. I just don't have anyone to send. Hunter's gear research so we can actually get some stuff. All right, we do bunkhouse or coal mining. Gotta do coal mining. If I don't have the coal, the generator doesn't run. And people freeze anyway. All these tents are gonna go from cool to cold when that next temperature drop hits. Mine for nuggets of knowledge. How are you gonna plow your fields with all the snow in the way? We need to get a bulldozer in here. Start pushing all this stuff out. A scraper or something.
Hey, mind your fucking manners.
Oh, pardon the language, lady. That lady's got a real mouth on her. Where can I take people from? I mean, I don't have that many people working. They're working here. They're working in the kitchen. Actually, I guess I could steal them from the kitchen. Hungry or fed? Hope. Oh, look at that. We did it. We did a thing. I fed people.
Finish your labors, people.
All right.
Work
Well,
day.
I was gonna take the 5 people from there to send them to the coal, but it's not gonna matter now. It's about to get chilly, folks. Coal's dropping fast. Cold snap's coming. Oh man. It was having a bad run, but there seems to be far less survivors you find on expeditions. Anyone else notice that? Yeah, no, there definitely is. Exploring the wastelands is not as lucrative as it was in the story mode, where you get a steady incoming flow of survivors. I have a different problem now. So I have all these survivors coming. I have nowhere to put them. I don't have coal to heat things. So, yeah, this is all about to come crashing down on my head. But I'll put some tents back here for now, so at least I'll have someplace to stay. It's not much, but at least this way, if we get to the point where we can actually expand out the heat ring, we can try to heat them up, but it's going to get minus 50 in a minute. And I'm all out of coal. God, for modern heating. Yeah, no kidding. It's 42 in Queensland today. This game makes me feel a little cool. Oh my gosh. It was definitely not that warm here. How close is that research? Ooh, it's pretty much done. It's done, but not done. Are you kidding me? Research stopped for the night. They were basically finished, and they stopped. Now we're out of coal.
Brace yourselves. Cold's coming.
Yep. I'm maybe in a little trouble here.
The work shift starts.
Well, we got our coal mining, but now I just need the stuff to build it. Resources, coal mine. Like that. We need a road. Oh my gosh, this is so bad. Now, here's the thing. It's actually so cold out here, I don't think the workers could even mine the coal. I could have been in trouble. Ruh-roh. Things are not good. I need wood, too. Well, actually, it's not so cold they won't work. It's just cold. Actually, in 3 hours, these guys will get back with coal. We can fire up the furnace again. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Yes. Give me heat. Ah, frostbite. I knew that was going to happen. As soon as we didn't have that thing running, it was a guarantee. Alright, get some coal. Here's the first storm. So it's like between day 14 and 15 is when we get slammed with that first storm. I guess it's on day 14. These guys are waiting. They have enough time to go out to another location, but they can't go way out here. It's too far. That's one day 12 hours, one day 11 hours. We'll go here. It's so cold, this stuff's not even working. Turn the heat on. Turn the heat on out here too, please. Is that not built yet? Nope, it's not built. That can be heated though. That's cold. I should probably warm it up a bit. We have more sick people than I can handle. I'm gonna have to swap my research out again. Okay. Heating. Let's get a power upgrade. Oh, actually, no. Food and shelter. We'll get bunkhouses next. Try and manage heat a little bit through bunkhouses. Did I call your name? No, not so much. Frostbite, maybe, but not so much frostbane. Even, this is too cold to operate even with the heater on. Come on, people, do something productive. End of shift my backside. Alright, we need some laws to get emergency shifts.
Listen, everyone. New law is signed.
Staff this. How do I have 13 engineers available? Oh, the people that came back. Yeah. Forgot about that. Heater's on. Let's put these people on an emergency shift. They're going to be unhappy about it, but we kind of need the coal, so get your butts out there. I put the doctors to work in here, the engineers to work. It's not even warm enough. They can't even do anything. We're gonna have a lot of sick people. Maybe I should have done the size of the heat ring next, but I don't know. Next, research steam hubs for the production district. Yeah, well, I have a couple problems. So if I can switch these out to bunkhouses, then I don't have to worry as much about the range of the ring, but we have a hospital that's not working and a whole lot of sick people. We're gonna start having some deaths soon. We're not able to cook the food we have, even though we have raw food, because this is too cold. So yeah, maybe I should do a steam hub for out here, which can solve two problems at once. And then maybe another one out here, but it's gonna burn so much coal to do it, which really sucks. Can I do another gathering post out here? I think I got enough resources for this. Oh my gosh, I can't even see. Get that fog out of here. Alright, we'll build a road first. Extend this out. Throw a gathering post out here. It's not much, but it's something. We'll get that little bit of coal that's there. Let's put some more people to work. We have 17 available.
Move. Time to get to work.
Get to work. Oh, first amputation. No. I see. We had to cut off a leg or something. Or an arm or something. I don't know what it was, but we had to cut it off. Bunkhouses take 20 wood and 10 steel, so we have enough only for 3 bunkhouses right now. What's the range like on this thing? We're going to run out of wood here soon and have to move our sawmill. Which presents other problems. Let's research some steam hubs. Doesn't take any wood for that. I kind of need the wood. Or no, I guess it was 10 wood. I thought it was steel, it said. Oh well, whatever. Whatever. It's nice and toasty, the generator. Why don't you step inside? People are becoming gravely ill. I kind of need this warm snap to come in so this medical facility will start working again. Frightened patient. Cut off his leg. Eat him. I should probably plan ahead. I should probably consider, should I go House of Prayer or Neighborhood Watch? Build 2 watchtowers. I mean, the House of Prayer is good for, like, faith and, like, hope and lowering discontent and stuff. I think I'm gonna go that route.
Hear me, hear me.
I've tried it the past couple times. I still want to give it a whirl. Let's go, whoops. Come on. Really? Alright, we'll plunk our sawmill out here so that it's close enough to get some of this work done. I guess I should build a road first. Then we'll build a sawmill. so we can move out to where the wood's going to be a little more plentiful. That way, too, I can put one steam core here, and we'll get all 3 of these at once with the heat. Oh, turn the heat out of here. Get to work, people. There we go. Steam hubs, finally. Okay, tech. Steam hub. Let's throw one. Oh, I thought I was going to get to be... I thought I was going to reach that medical post and be able to put it... Oh, I can actually. A little farther out. There we go. Put one there. And we'll plan to put one out here. When they build this one, we can set it so it doesn't operate 24 hours a day. We'll set it so it only works during work hours.
End of shift.
End of shift. More sick beds needed. Oh, man. I promise the sick will be treated. You have 3 days to admit 1/3 of the sick for treatment. Okay, let's do that. I just need enough heat to get this thing running. So when this warms up, they'll admit, like, 10 of the people in, which should solve that all by itself. Let's do power upgrade, because we have a cold snap coming. And we'll start converting some of these tents into bunkhouses, maybe. Oh, it costs less to upgrade them. That's good. Because we're not building them from scratch. We actually get a little... There we go. Just by building the steam core, we satisfied that one challenge. That's a good deal. Waiting. What do you find? Wood and raw food. Nice. Explore. Inadequate shelter. We found several frozen bodies and sleeping bags around the remains of a fire. These people had plenty of fuel and food, but the cold got them anyway. Take resources. Probably should go back now. Before the storm gets here, we'll get our food in-house. And then, we might actually be able to cook some of it now that things are warming up. Mild frostbite. People getting sick because they don't... Their home's like out of commission while I'm upgrading it. Cold thumpers, they got the debuff. Well, I mean, until we know what the effect is going to be, because that first storm is going to give us some sort of an event that takes place that sort of impairs us a little bit. We had the cold thumpers the one time. The hard part with the cold thumper is it takes 30 people to run it, because you need 10 people to man it to run the coal thumper, and then you need 2 gathering posts, each staffed with 10 people to keep up with the coal production. So it's so hard to give that many resources to it when you can just use 10 people in the coal mine and get a similar production amount. The hard part is that all the workers that are walking between this area over to the working area, they walk through the cold out here too. They all complain about being freezing when it's super cold. I gotta build houses of prayer too. Storm on the horizon. We knew about that though, so that's fine. Okay, house of prayer. How's our temperatures in here? A couple tents that are cold, but otherwise everybody else is just chilly.
Work time. Get back to work.
This I need to set so it's only for work hours. Work time. Get back to work. Ready to work. Return the coal to the earth where it belongs, you fool. Oh, we have enough wood. Let's build some more houses. Or bunkhouses, anyway. So many sick people. So little time. I guess I could build another sick house. Or, no, I can't. We need wood. I always need wood. If you don't have this game and you're interested in picking it up, it is actually on sale until noon Eastern time tomorrow at chrono.gg/CrypticFox. It's on sale for like 33% off. It's like $20 US. It's a pretty fantastic game if you haven't played it. It's certainly worth it's worth the $20 in my books. Okay, more research. We have our power upgrade. The houses, the tents we had nearby are upgraded to bunks. Maybe we can get... We don't really need a resource depot upgrade right now. Sawmill upgrade would get us more wood more quickly. I've been complaining a lot about not having wood, so that might be an option. But I think I'm going to try and heal people quicker. We have basically a day until that cold hits us. You set it for work hours, but you don't have 24-hour shifts on. Well, that's fine, because I put it on work hours. So what happens is they go out, it heats up, they work in the warmth, then when they leave, it cools down, so we're not wasting the coal on it. That's kind of the whole point, right? Let's disband this for now. We'll get back those resources and the people. We'll try to stockpile some more steel. Such as it is. Freezing homes. Yeah, let's heat some homes. You have to start heating 7 cold homes within 2 days and keep them heated for 2 days. Well, that's not going to happen. That's not going to happen. I want to address this right now. You people go away. Just because you're... Oh, man, they're getting angry at me. We need to build that church. Houses of prayer. Well, it's going to get really cold out here, but we'll put one over here anyway. Does it take steel for the bunkhouse? It does. 10 steel. And I stopped producing steel. Hooray! You can check reports to see if you can produce enough coal or food to maintain or grow your reserves. Pretty handy for preparing a storm since hunters don't go out in storms. Yeah. Well, we actually have... Yeah, we have a fair amount of food right now. Purpose. We can do evening prayers, which won't require us to build anything new, but we can use those to manage discontent a little bit.
Listen, everyone. New law is signed.
New law is signed. I really need to build another sick house. A little medical post out here. Check our reports. Food. Raw food gain plus 38 per day. We're consuming 120 per day and producing 97 per day. So... Food storage, we have 149. So we only have basically like a day's worth of food stored up. And the storm's going to last for 2 days. So we're going to run out of food. But they won't necessarily starve to death. Maybe try to manage a little more people. They don't need to be in a kitchen when you don't have raw food. Well, yeah, for sure. But they have raw food right now. I'm trying to get it cooked. When that cold snap hits, the kitchen's going to stop working. The amputee committed suicide. That sucks. Discontent will rise, hope will fall. We must do something about it. You have to sign the prosthetics law within 5 days. We don't have care houses, so we're not even in a position to get to the prosthetics law yet. We did what we could. It's not our fault. Do an evening prayer. I just pray we get by. Nothing more, nothing less.
The work shift starts.
Bunch of sick people. Stop being so sick, people. Okay, this need... Oh, I have none? Really? Where did I put the engineers to work? Are they out here? Yeah. Staff that up. We'll get one... Leave one of the engineers back there. There's a little bit of coal here they're grabbing, which is kind of helpful. New research. More scouts. How much time have I got? Yeah, not even a day. Okay, let's pause research for the moment, and we'll focus on... focus on putting in tents here, or bunkhouses rather, trying to keep people warm. So we need more steel here. Turn that up. Another for the fertilizer pile. Oh, it's so mean. We're actually using them for organ transplants, not fertilizer. Like, that's so much better. Just popping in to say hi. Hey, Brittany. How are you? Going for the less hunters required thing would be pretty useful. Yeah. The trouble is, almost everything you could research is pretty useful. Man, Bunkhouse takes 10 steel. This is going to be a really slow progression. I need them to work overnight.
It's off time.
I know they're not going to be happy with me, but I need that steel to make bunkhouses. Arg. What's going on here? People are finding faith again? That's something. We still need to build a second house of prayer so we don't fail on that. Hothouses keep producing food if they're warm enough, even through the storm, maybe for next storm. Yeah, so they take steam cores too, I think, for the hothouses, right? So if we use one steam core to build another coal mine, which I really should do now. Like so. Oops, no, don't do that. Throw a little roadway in here. So when we're in the midst of that storm, I'm going to want people focused on just on coal production for the most part. What kind of maps are available in Endless Mode? Well, you have there's 3 new maps. There's the Crags, which is this one, which is a crater that has all these like rocky outcroppings that kind of block your construction a bit. One of our people died. Oh, right, we have them working on emergency shifts. We must make sacrifices. Oh, man, these people are gonna get upset at me. They're gonna oust me soon. They're getting all like super unhappy. So there's this one. There's one that's in like a big crevice. There's one that's in like a really large open ring, and you have to go really far to reach the resources. Then I think there's also your standard map. So there's like 4 maps basically. Hothouses shut down during the 170 storm. Yeah, well that's not surprising. Gonna be, yeah, we might get out of his merits. People are really unhappy right now. If we can build that second church building over there, then that would help. But we're about to get that cold snap, and people are gonna be really unhappy with me in the cold snap. We're out of steel again, I know. Come on. 22 sick people. They're all getting treated though, so that's something. That doesn't always happen. Another bunkhouse. Try the building scenario. Well, I like the challenge of this one. I don't want to just take the easy route just because we can, kind of thing. Oh boy, that's cold. It's not even close to warming anything. Uh-oh. Maybe I do need that heat ring. Drat, I should have... Like, these houses are... They're cold. They're not very cold. So, I mean, the bunkhouses are at least doing something, but... Okay, these aren't working right now. So we can take all of our staff out of these. I can take the engineers out of this. Max that out. Do I have any other engineers out here? This can be maxed out for now. We have 10 engineers available. So we can put them back on research. And get them working on... Whoops. Generator range upgrade. Oh, I need 10 steel. That's no good. These people aren't doing much either because it's too cold. Turn that on. Was that gonna... Man, even with the heater on these things, it's not warm enough for them to actually operate. Whoop, somebody's upset. Coal pile depleted. We can shut this down. Pardon the language on this game. I didn't realize they were... Well, I mean, we played it the other day and there were some expletives, but I don't remember them from previous. Frostbite, frostbite. Oh yeah, this is not good. Consider signing the care host or prosthetics law. I can't sign it yet though, but I will do the care host law. Freezing. Everybody's freezing. Give me what I need. Do less harm. Engineer won't be able to work. Alright, let's give him what he needs. That will help out with whatever he's doing. I think it's he gets like cheaper prosthetics or something. It's so cold. I even have the temperature upgrade on the furnace, and everybody's still freezing their backside off. I need one more steel. Okay, now we can research this. It's not much, but if we can extend the ring out to all these houses that I built back here, that would help. Let's put it on overdrive. Get what little bit of relief we can for the moment. Coal production looks better this time around. Yeah, it is. I mean, I have 2 coal mines running, and I picked up the coal that was all sitting on the ground. So we're holding pace with the coal. But I was a little slow doing the upgrades on the heating system in order to extend the heat out far enough to actually do something useful. And that presents problems. Let's do the care house law.
Hear me.
I need the house of prayer. House of prayer. Oh, it won't fit there. Oh, I can fit it that way. Nice. We can do a short little street right here. Dynamite. Okay, so that promise will be met. We'll have 2 houses of prayer. We can try to... Oh, I don't have any... No sermons available. Hopefully that will help a little bit with discontent and hope. Hope rises. Didn't do anything for discontent. That sucks. Only got halfway done that research. Ah, they're all so cold. Oh, that's not surprising. That's turned off. I was like, man, why is it so cold over there? But it's all turned off because they're not working right now. Ah. Praise the almighty generator indeed. Jack Frost is a spiteful man. Ouch, 9 amputees. That's harsh. Yeah, 10 amputees. We need to get that prosthetics business going on so we can get those people back to work. It's harsh feeding those additional people when they don't actually work. The trouble is we have like 38 people that are freezing. Severe frostbite. Another limb had to be amputated. We're down to, oh man, 11. It's all these people out here in these homes that are frozen. Wait a minute. Can I put... Oh, I can. I don't know why I didn't realize that. I'm a little slow. Didn't even occur to me to put the research on 24-hour. Hold on for a couple more days, people. I have 2 days to lower discontent or I'm done. It is going to get warmer, and that should help with discontent, but it's got to go down a lot. Come on, people. Just last out a little longer. Refusal to work. Well, one way or another, discontent's going up, so let him rest. Well, better than have it go up slightly than have it go up a lot, I guess. Hope will rise, discontent will fall slightly, so that helps out a tiny bit. Show me that warmth. And boom. Okay. So the heat ring extended, which stops people from being freezing cold for at least a little bit. But it does increase our coal consumption, which is really kind of harsh. Yeah, remember, people, this colony runs on happy faces. Start smiling. All right. Exploration, no. Do a sawmill upgrade, I guess. Do I have everybody in? No, we still have people in tents. That's not good. But I need 10 steel. Man, they really don't produce a lot of steel in any given night. Okay, one more bunkhouse. Now we've got everybody living in something that's not a tent. Once this is finished, anyway. Yeah, booze is no good. Booze thins out your blood. It just makes you cold faster. So it will give you a warming sensation, but it's actually making you colder. Oh, well, this is going critical, so we got to shut it off overdrive. They're going to be super happy with me. Fewer amputations. Yay! You're a little late, buddy. We already have 12. 12 amputations. 9 people are freezing. It's this house here, but they're now fixed. I hope. Nope. Where are the freezing people? They're working. Dude, turn on the heater. What is wrong with you? Turn this stuff on. Should just do that automatically. Oh, well, that did nothing. All the people working in the steel mill are just, they're not happy right now. Nobody work there right now. It's too cold. New research. Can I do the next light? No, I need 25 steel, which I just stopped working at. All right, good times. Food and shelter. We research hothouses. A few hardy crops can be grown here, supplying blah blah blah. All right, let's get that going. It's about to blow. We turned it off overdrive now, so it's not gonna explode. No coal thumpers right now. No, we have 2 coal mines instead. So out here I have 2 coal mines. They require fewer people to run. The coal thumper takes 30 people because you need 10 to run the thumper, and 2 resource gathering posts of 10 each in order to keep up with the coal production. So I'd kind of prefer the coal mine. I have 30 people that aren't working right now. That feels really weird.
Finish your labors, people. The workday is up.
The work day is up. We're out of food. We knew that was going to happen. We have raw food, but it needs to get warmer before we can cook it. Yeah, 13th time's the charm. We're going to get ousted just because I won't get this down fast enough, I think. Oh, I need to build a care house. That would help. Child shelter, care house. Can I put it out here? Get that built. It's going to be cold, but hothouse researched. Very nice. Food. Hothouse. 20 wood and 1 steam core. Oh, actually, that's doable. Wow, that thing's huge. What? Hold on a second. What heat level is this thing? Base heat level 1. So it's got to be kept someplace warm. It needs to be near a steam core. I might be able to fit it in this spot right here. No, it's too big. If I build it out here, we're going to need another steam core just to actually... Oh, no, wait. Is that in? I can't tell if that's in enough to actually be warm. Oh, no. Stop that. It's in, like, just the edge of it, but I don't know if it's enough to actually consider it receiving heat. I guess we'll find out. The wiki is useless for this game, but did a little digging, and this is all thought. The person who doesn't want to lose his life, from what I'm seeing, you need to have hope above 60% to save him. Oh, okay. That's interesting. We've saved him twice. I've had 2 scenarios where it saved him, and then other times when it didn't, but... Food for overtime work. Yes, they deserve it. For now on, emergency shifts will cost food. Hope will rise. Or nothing would change. No, we can't afford it. Well, let's raise hope. I don't have any overtime shifts running right now anyway, and... Frankly, we don't have food to give them if we did, so... Too bad, people. Oh, we're out of coal. Uh-oh. Ugh, that's bad. Well, there goes the coal. Well, it's about to get warmer, but they may kick me out before I get a chance to get the heat. Come on, heat. Give me the heat. I'd give them overtime shifts, but I can't now. They set me up. Alright, hope rises from the care house. It gets warmer. Which makes people not so freezing. That's good. We can put people back to work here. We can... As soon as we get enough wood, we can send out another search party. Steam core is seizing. What the... The wild weather brought an unexpected effect. Airborne ice crystals penetrated the lubrication system of all steam cores. The efficiency of all steam core buildings and automatons will be reduced by 90%. That's both of my coal mines. And the hothouse, which, you know, we'd only just built, but hadn't done anything with yet. Apparently the hothouse is still too cold. Well, isn't that just something? So we have 2 coal mines running, but at 10% efficiency. That's great. Power level 1. I don't even have enough heat to turn that thing on. Actually, these aren't bad. Weird. Okay. People aren't dying. That's something. Let's let it go. Everybody's just cool. I do need heaters running to get the medical facilities going, though. So we'll turn these on. We need food. But I think even at minus 40 with the generator down, we're okay. We don't even need it on. What about out here? Let's make sure these people don't freeze their butts off while they're... So for the moment, I can handle the 10% efficiency, I think, if we just run heaters. And we'll see what happens. Boy. Let's send another search party out. So this is large pit, 1 day, 7 hours. 1 day, 4 hours. 1 day, let's do the 4-hour one. We'll presume for the moment that shorter's better, and hopefully they find coal, because I'm going to need it. Oh, this needs to be staffed. So we can make food.
Finish your labors, people. The workday is up.
Requires the generator to be active. Oh, that's the steam core. Never mind. Or steam hub, rather. How long is the hazard? It lasts for a couple days. 5 days, 11 hours. Like, they're pretty crippling, actually. United by Faith. Can you guys do something to lower? No. I'm going to get kicked out because my discontent didn't go down. Maybe, is there a law that I can pass that will affect discontent in a positive way? Faith Keepers. Discontent will rise. Well, that's not what I want. Temple will raise hope. Discontent will occasionally fall slightly. Raise the hope of people. Shrines increase efficiency in nearby workplaces. You have to build 3 shrines. Oh boy. I don't know if this is going to work.
Hear me.
I think we're in trouble.
New law in the city.
I think we're in trouble. Build a shrine out there. Shrine here. And a shrine over here. Oh, we don't have anybody working on food. That's a problem. $2 super chat from BDS Empire. Why is it always so dang cold in this game? I know, man. It's freezing. I hate shoveling snow. This is kind of the wrong game for me in that way. I hate the cold. Well, it's minus 40. But nobody's working right now anyway, so the places that would be really freezing for them aren't so bad. They actually can survive in their house without the generator running. It's just not, it's not pretty right now. Hope rises. Discontent is actually getting close to the line that I need to cut it down by, but I think I'm going to run out of time. Yeah, we did. Your time has come. Smoked. Discontent is a vicious thing. Dun dun dun. I'm trying again. Trying again. And Chas, I know you want me to do the easy one, but I'm stubborn. The funny thing is, like, we actually got to a point that time where the housing situation was good. Even without coal, we were survivable. Alright, frozen core. Alright, people. Start gathering stuff. And I'm going to start building tents and things. We're out of wood, but we got them out there working on it. You guys go get it. Get that wood.
Time to get to work.
Get that wood. I think that count needs to be reset. That was not 65 times. Those are leftover counts from Fortnite. We got dead. I've been done frozed. Go for early gathering posts if you can. Well, that was... Yeah, I wanted to, but I was actually trying to push for tents because I want to get so that I don't have to use the generator in the first night. I want to stockpile that coal. So in the past, what I've done is I used the resources to build that gathering post early, and then we didn't have enough wood in order to build the tents, and I had to turn the generator on. So I'm trying to prevent turning the generator on initially if I can. Okay, medical post can go in here, and then we'll look at resources for the gathering post out here. I don't have enough wood to build the streets. Come on, just give me the wood I need. Are they stopping working already? No, okay, good. Okay, where's that street I need? Okay. So we can take everybody off of the individual piles out here now.
Work day ends. It's off time.
And when they build that, we'll instead put them on the gathering post. Temp at the top of the screen is the external temp for the game. You can think of it as threat level. Yeah. Yeah, the colder it is, the harder it is for everyone to survive. And the warmer it is, obviously the easier it is. Okay, this could be staffed with the medical personnel. Hopefully we can keep people from getting sick early this time. We need a little bit more wood, and I can start into the tech tree. 15 wood, 5 steel. Even though we don't have the core on right now, everybody's comfortable, so we don't have to worry about anybody freezing tonight. And we can just leave it off. That will save all that coal. Stockpile it for when it actually gets cold. We really need it. Think I made one tent too many? No, I don't think so. So we have 80 workers, or 80 people rather. And I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Ooh, 9 tents. Did I get 1 tent too many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. You know what? I build 9 tents in there like every time. Apparently I've been misbuilding like every time. What happens if I destroy one? Will they relocate? It is 1 tent too many. How about that? Man, I totally should have been counting that. Nothing like efficiency. Okay, so now we actually have enough to build our workshop. So we'll build one of those over here. Not that we're not going to need that tent eventually anyway, but that's handy. Try not to use the extra range of the power core from the generator or steam cores unless you have to. Making more steam cores costs a lot less coal in the long run. Yeah. Oh, the steam hubs, you mean? Yeah. Well, yeah, I don't have one unlocked, so I can't look at the consumption difference. In the generator, though, when we go up, it 100% it doubles the coal consumption, and when we do the range, it doesn't say. I don't know if the range doubles it also. Now we can build a second. Yeah, that's very true. Max this out. Let's work on gathering. Gather, gather, gather. Not being attentive. Oh, the puns. The puns. They hurt so bad. I think range does double it also, where the steam hubs only use 3 coal per hour. Well, how much coal per hour does this... 6 coal... 6 coal to turn this level on, plus 1 temperature at all heat zones, 100% coal consumption. So I guess it's 6 coal per hour for that level. 12 coal per hour. Yeah, so I guess it is a little bit cheaper, right? If it actually doubles it to expand the ring, then you're right. It would definitely save a little bit of resources. Okay, let's build a second workshop. Let's pass our first laws. Let's focus on soup again. We'll try to keep our... They're going to be grumpy, but we'll keep them fed earlier.
Listen, everyone. New law is signed.
Research our sawmill early, because then we run out of wood all the time. Or maybe I should do the heaters. I don't know. We'll see. I should build a road back here actually and start our hunting also. Plan to extend just straight back there because we're gonna build like our beacon and things back here again. That kind of worked out relatively well. Hunter's hut. Drop that in here. Wood crates depleted. No! That one's gone, that one's gone. I know it's not on, but it's fine. Don't you worry. We got a plan. Switch another set of piles to a gathering put. Well, these are gone. So we don't need gathering posts there. Well, there's this here, actually. We can set some people working on that. It's only minus 20, so it's not so bad yet. People aren't really getting sick too much. We only have this one gathering post hits all 3 of these, but I should build another one farther out. When I get enough resources, anyway. None there. Let's get both of these working. Oh, I need a cookhouse. What am I doing? Gotta have a cookhouse. Spamming 24-hour shifts and workshops and powering through the discontent with booze and prostitute law seems like a good idea. Ruh-roh. I probably should go that direction. The booze and stuff does seem to help with the discontent. I probably should build that way because it's the discontent that's been killing me every time. And I think the booze lowers discontent. So it basically offsets the use of soup. Just what is needed in the Ice Age is an air conditioner. Yeah, that's what we need. Turn on the air conditioning. I think somebody already left it on. That was the problem. It was the source of the whole crisis. Someone forgot to turn off the air conditioning. Come on. Need 20 wood. Workers needed. Open the Book of Laws. All right. We're going to do child shelters again. Use them to boost our research. Sawmills researched. All right. We need... Got our hunter's gear going. And I desperately need to build a cookhouse. If I could just get enough wood. There's only the one little pile of crates here. How much is left here? Uh-oh. Hunter's gear researched. I can't afford the wood to build another...
It's off
Hmm.
time.
Can't afford the wood to do another research. Heating's off. About to get our first gold. Hungry, extremely hungry. That's what they make food for, man. Just don't tell the people here. They're all hungry too. Need that cookhouse. I'm 1 wood away from having the cookhouse. There's only 8 left in this pile of crates. I kind of need somebody to go out and work on this. I don't have people to put out there. Introduce a new law. Let's go ahead and look at 20 emergency shifts because we're going to need those. If people are going to get unhappy with me, we might as well do it early. We'll give them the opportunity to get angry with me right away. This game looks as it feels when you step out of the shower. Yeah, it's definitely chilly sometimes. Okay. I don't have heaters, but that's okay. That's fine now.
Work time. Get back to work.
Get back to work. Alright, cookhouse. I wish the cookhouse would fit in here. It's so huge. Without heaters, it's not gonna matter though. That sucks. Okay. I need people to gather out here. We can't use the food we're getting anyway, so I'm gonna take 10 people from there. We'll send them out here to get wood. It's gonna be cold for them, unfortunately. But if we don't get any more wood in, I can't build the stuff I need to. Frostbite. Oh, I forgot I had people over there still. You people stop working here. Totally forgot I had them out there getting coal. Seven wood. I need... How much do I need to get the sawmill? 10. Okay. We can build a sawmill out here now. It's gonna nuke some resources, but I think it'll be worth it in the long run. Oh, it didn't match up. I hate that.
Gather your tools. The shift is ending.
Dum dum dum. Especially at a diet of booze and soup. Well, with the alcohol and soup, they do kind of offset each other, so they don't get quite as upset with you, but... Send a party out while we have the resources, I guess. I don't know if I added them soon enough for them to go out, though. 71 hungry people. So many. Oh, you know what? Just none. I don't have heaters, so I can't even. Too cold. Engineers apprentices, we'll get them to work a little quicker. Ooh, I actually probably should have gone for the crowding at the medical facility. Always with the wood. The breakfast of kings. Soup and booze, breakfast of kings.
The work shift starts.
I need heaters or I can't cook all this food. Everybody's starving. There we go. Okay. Oh, I assigned workers out here, but I forgot I didn't have a road. That's probably a thing we're gonna need. Super sloppy road work, but as long as it works, I guess. Heaters researched. Okay, that's good. Steam hubs, maybe? No, we'll do steelworks, because I always leave that one too late, and then I run out of steel. I don't think I'm going to send a beacon out this time, so... We did gather resources in survivors before, but they also consume more resources, because you have to have more homes for them, you have to produce more food, you have to extend your heat out farther. So maybe I'm gonna wait to send out search parties until after that first storm this time and try to conserve resources inside the colony. Is it staffed? Yeah. That way I won't be quite as desperate for food, maybe. And we can try to stockpile things a little bit. If we build... I need a resource depot. I need 40 wood and 20 steel for that. One of our people died. Uh-oh. Why did you die out there? It's not gonna matter what I do. They can't sign a law yet. I think they might have been out there when they couldn't even do any work because there's no road connected. Oh, another one died. What is... All right. We have people dying early. That's not good. Mistakes were made.
Gather your tools. The shift is ending.
Go. Where are these people dying? Lack of treatment. man. I didn't think they would die that fast from lack of treatment. That sucks. That's 3 people that died. We're gonna need a place to put all the dead bodies again. Stacking them deep. Almost literal midnight snack. Yeah, depending on where you are, I guess. Too gravely ill. Alright, I've got to take 5 off of this and put them on here. There's already somebody who's absent because they're sick. I just put them to work in there. They're like, nope, not going to work. I'm sick. I'm calling out. Forget you. I don't need this job. Hey, GBAC. How you doing? Oh, yeah, child shelters. Thank you for the reminder, which I can't build yet because I need 20 wood. Okay. Really big shoe. Actually, we'll put them in here. Go to work, people. I know you're going to be upset, but we need that child shelter. Quick. At least it got warmer. Child shelter takes 20. We got that. Plug it in over here, I guess. We're out of wood. That's fine. Just build it. Quick. Quickly, people. Build fast before it missed the promise. 3 hours. It's going to be really close. Might be too close. Two hours. Ooh, right by the skin of our teeth. We did it. No prizes. I need to sign the laws that are to let me overcrowd my hospitals. Alright, that's still maxing out. Steel research is done. Can I build another gathering post out here? I want to heal these people quick so I can get my... Oh, there's not even enough. I still don't have enough beds. And until I research the next tier, I can't do the faster healing. No good. Miss a promise? Who keeps promises anymore? Oh, yeah, it's like politicians. We don't have any food for these guys to cook. Let's put them... Yeah. Note of thanks. It was the right thing to do. You're welcome, little kids. Now you can freeze your butts off in that house instead of a different house. Anything I can do to make your freezing more comfortable, you let me know. Miss Lovett, best pies in Foxdom. It's not saying... Oh. Lack of treatment. Still. I've got 2 hospitals. I can't really do much more. Not at the moment, anyway. What I really should do is maybe rush the laws early on that get me toward overcrowding in the hospital so that if I do run into these situations, I can get people in for treatment. But I suppose instead I could do a frozen pit so we can try to speed up the healing rate. Because right now they're actually not healing very quick. Do you find other survivors in this mode? You do. They seem to be more rare though. Like you have to send... Hope will fall, discontent will rise. This is only potential though. It seems to take longer to find stuff. Radical treatment, gravely ill will be treated in medical posts. There we go. That's what's going on. We didn't have anyone getting... When they got gravely ill, they were just being left. They weren't getting treated. Is this on the hardest difficulty? No, oh, another dead one. I'm losing too many people. Like, I'm going to run out of like people to run everything that needs doing. This isn't the hardest difficulty. This is endless mode. So basically, you have the story mode where you have a predetermined set of conditions where you have to work your way through, and certain things happen at certain time frames. In this mode, there's some more random events that come up and stuff. The map outside of the main core area is more randomized, so you can go find different places. It's not always the same places in the same locations. I think I just find the early part of this one a little challenging because it's harder to get survivors to boost the number of people you have in order to kind of boost your production and everything. Dying keeps you from getting a good rating on Travelocity. Nobody wants to come out here. There's too many people dying. Wait, do I already have oh wait, there we go. Resources. Yeah, let's do level 2 or level 1 rather. Upgrade the stuff we can research. Try to get to the houses quicker. Hitting max coal during the day. Not sure if you can expand storage. Oh yeah, I was waiting to get enough resources to expand the storage because it takes a fair amount. 40 wood and 20 steel. So we'll do that. We need to actually build a corpse pit. Oh wait, I didn't do that law. I did a different one. We'll do the other. We'll do the corpse law later. We'll just throw everybody's body in a hole. We have a few bodies to stick in there as it is. We're finally getting people treated now. So that's good. We'll get caught up on that. If I can get this down below 5, I can take 5 of the people out of the medical post. 5 of the engineers and put them to work on research so we can research quicker. There we go. Gotta put these on 24-hour shifts too. Oh boy, that boosted discontent. Good lord. Yikes. They don't like those 24-hour shifts much.
Work time. Get moving.
Ah, come on. Discontent will rise. This is for coal. Let's get this staffed with at least a couple people to cook some food. Man, that sucked. Okay, so part of the reason they're unhappy is because they don't have a place to put their bodies. So we're gonna go with the corpse disposal, so we can build this fancy snow pit out here to ditch the bodies. When they get that built, that should... Yeah, there we go. The discontent's coming down. Oh, no, it went up. Oh, are you kidding me? Bad food. People are hungry. Drawing boards research. There we go. Add new research. Let's get bunkhouses. Now we're going to need steel. This one's depleted, so we can get this broken down. This one's depleted. That can be broken down. We can build steelworks over here. Connect that up to the road. Snow pit established. Ooh, that did good things for discontent. Wow.
Work day ends. It's time off.
Now they're just unhappy about bad food, but at least they're getting fed. Bunkhouses are researched. It takes a lot of steel, though, so I'm going to maybe wait to build those just yet. Heating. Let's get steam hubs ready. Just throw another leg on the fire. We don't have any amputees yet. We're okay that way. We've just been letting them die instead of cutting limbs off. It's great. This game's so casually dark. It is. It is that. On the plus side, we're in a better coal position than we were on those other runs. That's saying something, I guess. Not a lot, but it says something. I have 8 workers who are not busy. Let's put them on food. I still have this little coal pile here, too. I'd like to finish drawing in if I can. Let's give throw a little gathering post out here. They can grab this. Trying to minimize the amount of distance we got to build the road. Steam Hub research, nice. Here comes the cold. Can you actually throw limbs into the fire? No, not so much. Not at all. Okay, organ transplants will let us heal faster. Overcrowding will let us fit more people in the healthcare system. Let's do overcrowding first. Which doesn't do good things for discontent, but
A new law has passed.
temporary modifiers. At least those are temporary modifiers. Cold homes, bad food. It's only chilly, people. It's not that cold. Get a blanket or something. Come on. Bunch of whiners. Just because it's -40, they're acting like it's cold living in their tent. Yeesh. Coal mining would be handy. Maybe we'll do a sawmill upgrade, though. Focus on making sure we have good... let's do a sawmill upgrade. Improve the rate that we're getting wood in.
The work shift starts.
No moonshine law. No wonder they aren't happy. Yeah. What do we have to do for the moonshine law? We have to do the fighting arena first. But the boats do reduce discontent. I mean, there's no reason not to build it, I guess. That was one of my primary problems before, was just not dealing with the discontent, so that's probably the better way to go. Let's send these guys over here. And I should start swapping up bunkhouses because it's going to get cold. Actually, those people without homes might get a little sick. I probably should slow down. Don't want to do too many at once. Woman in despair. Discontent will rise. Hope will fall. Did what I had to do, lady. We need his body. Gotta chop it out for parts later. It's like having an auto shop. They're too used to the warmth, so they'll complain when it does get cold. Yeah. Fight Club will help keep them happy. Maybe we should go that route. Because discontent has been my primary problem this entire time. I mean, obviously keeping them warm is kind of a big thing too, but but they get unhappy with me and then I can't recover it. So maybe we can keep them from getting unhappy in the first place. Resource depot upgrade. Medical post to heal them quicker, or we can go into heating. Let's go for the power upgrade so we're ready for when that cold snap hits. More bunkhouses. Give me homes, people.
End of shift.
End of shift. Cold homes. Let's heat some homes. If I fail this, they're going to be really unhappy with me. There is a cold incoming. But if I... Yeah, we'll try it. I pretty much always fail this one. I don't know why I'm doing this. I probably should have just ignored them. Trouble is they're chilly now. If I can swap them into bunkhouses, they'll become livable, which will meet the heat requirement. But then if I don't turn the heater up before the cold snap hits, they'll get cold again. They get all grumpy and they tell me I didn't do what I said I would, even though they're not dead. Amputation, that's just another weapon mounting. Oh, they don't have anybody to fight. The whole world's like dead. They're living in a frozen wasteland out here. All right, they're not gonna be happy with me, but I want to get some homes going out here. Let's turn the heater on out here too. I want the bunkhouses, so we need the steel. Put them to work for 24 hours. This man will work for 24 hours. Discontent will rise slightly, or discontent will rise. Let's let it go up slightly instead of a lot. Keep homes warm. Maintain at least livable conditions in homes. Well, that's great, but I'm gonna make some colder ones. It used to be before, if you swap the houses out, they technically get colder, so they get upset with you. Hopefully that doesn't still happen. We're about to find out. Out of steel again. What's our research level at? Generator power upgrade. It's gonna be close, I think. No one to fight, send in the kids. Oh, so mean. Okay, we have enough for 3 more bunkhouses, which satisfies all that. Actually, with all the people that died, we probably don't even need this many houses. We've got a little bit of spare housing capacity at the moment, I think. For good or ill. Get these out of here. We'll make some food. Send to the kids. Dang, that's dark. It is dark. Just vicious. I think I'm gonna do coal mine research next. Generator upgrades ready. I don't actually want this to heat up yet. I'm gonna save fuel. We'll turn it on just before the cold snap. Well, it's not even a snap, but before the next dip hits. Okay, I need an incoming source of coal, because right now we're just running on what we have available. So we'll do a coal mine. What's going on with this cookhouse? Are they not making any food? Oh yeah, they did. Okay, cool. It's all good. Emergency shift. Food for... No, we can't afford it. Nothing will change. Forget you people. I made that mistake last time. I'm not doing that again. This is real good at making sad games. It does have a lot of atmosphere, this game. It's really cool. Again, if you want to play Frostpunk yourself and you don't have the game yet, it is available for sale today on chrono.gg/CrypticFox. If you go there, it's like 33% off, so it's like $20 US, which is actually a great price for this game. Feel free to check that out. Let's go to organ transplants. Oh no, wait a minute. We can. I wanted to do the discontent stuff, so let's do a fighting arena. Now we'll have to build one. Actually, what heat level is this thing? Ooh, it pays no attention to heat, as far as I can tell. But it does need to be near the housing, I think. So we'll set it like out here, I guess. No, well, actually, wait, we'll put it over here. I don't know. It's gotta. I wanted to get as many houses as possible, I guess. So we'll put it over here. There we go. I'm giving you guys the, giving you the gift of pugilism. You can now beat each other to a pulp in order to generate joy. Hey, I'm Schultz. How you doing? I don't know if anyone else can do that command. There it is. Hope rises. It's so funny. You give them a place to punch each other's lights out and they become hopeful. I don't get it, but I mean, whatever works, I guess. I mean, so far we've been treading water. Like, we have an okay amount of coal. It's not great, but it's okay. Everybody has okay housing. I think maybe my problem before was I was trying to expand too fast. Bringing in survivors before I could even manage them. Probably not the best thing. In the interest of not missing the timing on this, I'm going to turn the heater up. It's like, I want to get a positive outcome. Please call me Matt. And I'll try to remember Matt, but I have a memory like a sieve. So if I forget, that's probably why. Gotta keep up that fighting spirit. Okay, everyone, go punch yourselves bloody and you can come back all smiling and toothless. Fights are held here in the evenings. Everyone can participate or watch to unwind after work. Arena opens over 1900. People living near the fighting arena can find distraction in bloody spectacle. So if we're going to do more housing, we'll probably want to expand around this thing just to net the pummeling each other. So weird. Alright. I guess it's like instituting the UFC, I guess. It's not that crazy. Pulling the block, going to bed. Alright, have a good night, Dale. Thanks for coming out. Alright, it's minus 50, but the homes are still comfortable. As long as the coal doesn't run out, we should meet this objective, which will help with both hope and discontent. However, everything else is cold right now. This doesn't have anybody working in it, so I don't care about that one. What about out here? Are you guys warm? Well, it's not quite what I'd call warm, but you're not frozen, so no whining. Need that coal mine. Write down M. Schultz wants you to call him Matt or Matthew. Yeah. Yeah, I'll get right on that. I'll write it down and then lose the paper. I'm also good at that. What doesn't freeze makes you colder? Yeah. It's a British city, so it must be boxing, actually. I guess that's true, yeah. Well, this is also, like, in the era this is supposed to be representative of. It wouldn't be UFC anyway, just... medical posts, exploration. You know what, let's go down to the next level. We'll try and get the generator efficiency upgrade. Or next level heaters so we can try to heat things up. Maybe even insulation for some of these, like the cookhouse insulation would be good. It's too cold right now, I can't even cook in there. The heater's on, but there's also nobody. Oh, there is people staffed there. Well, if they can't use it, no point in them being staffed there. Go work out here. Get some more coal. And then we could build a coal mine out here. As well as a heating hub, I guess would help. Alright, we'll just offset it, I guess, here. I'm going to wind up moving the sawmill in farther, so I'm going to try and set the steam hub. Oh, okay, maybe I won't. We don't have enough steel. Steam core, yada yada. Okay, now we can do it. Food quality. 3 days to provide 74 standard food rations. Alright, we'll try. I need to turn off the soups. Is it still too cold for that thing to work? It is. So we're gonna need a steam core. Or not steam core, steam hub. Oh no. Misclicked. There we go. Build a steam hub out here. And I won't worry about one out here for the workers just yet. Good evening. Watch your live stream the other day on this game. Made me get on my game and play for 4 hours. Thanks. Love your videos. Thanks, BBX. Glad you enjoyed it. This is a good game. My primary challenge is that I often have too many games to play, so finding the time to play any individual game is hard.
End of shift. Go rest all you can.
Alright, we have another Ring of Warmth. So while it's not stellar, it's something. It is going to increase our coal consumption, though, unfortunately. Thanks for the on the sale. Just grab the game. Been wanting to get it. Love your videos. Keep up the good work. Thanks, Jackson E. Oh, and I did forget to mention, so every purchase that people make on chrono.gg/CrypticFox does also help support the channel a little bit, too. So I really appreciate that. So you get a great game at an awesome price, and you get to support the channel. I feel like it's a win-win. This game's actually getting all kinds of award nominations and stuff, too. Hope Rises. Okay, it's good. We did the crazy house heating thing, which helped Discontent and Hope. First storm is incoming. One worker. I have one worker I can put there? Seriously? That's it? That represents a problem, doesn't it? I kind of need the steel, but I also want to bring the steel workers in so that I can use them for other things. Like coal. But I can't continue to research if I don't have a production of steel either. Watch you play Frostpunk while I'm playing Farm Simulator. Nice. Use order instead of faith. It's way more effective. All right, we'll try order this time. We've been using faith lately because I wanted to use it as a method of generating hope, but it occurred to me, you're right. I mean, it helps with hope, but it doesn't help much with discontent. So maybe order will help a little bit. If we can get a public house, actually, that will help offset the negative effect of feeding people soup too. Although right now we have it set to give them regular meals, assuming we can get enough food back. Coal is dwindling. I have a reasonable amount of wood for the moment, so I'm going to take them out of here, put them to work in here. So at least when the next day starts, we'll get coal in.
Work time.
Work time. Get back to work. Okay, we don't need the pub just yet. Let's maybe, we'll start on our purpose and look at the neighborhood watch. Increase the hope of people living nearby. Well, alright. Well, it helps with hope, but in the long run, it should help with discontent, too. Nope, what happened? Ooh, drafting machines. Okay, good. Order. Watchtowers. They take steel, which isn't great, but it could be worse. So I won't complain too much. Maybe we'll put a watchtower over here by the fighting arena. Actually, we'll do it over here. Connected to the road we already have. There, and we'll put another one over here because it's gonna be affected by cold. Actually, if I put it here, is it gonna be inside the ring? I wish when you were putting the buildings down, it was a little bit easier to tell. Oh no, that's definitely out of the range. All right, I'll put it in here. Nope, no, I won't. I'm indecisive, but it's gotta overlap the housing, otherwise you don't get the benefit out of it. So we'll do it that way, I guess. Put our one person to work in the steel. Oh, what happened? How do you have all those extra people? I was not expecting that many. Maybe sick people that recovered. Interesting. Alright, we've cooked our meals. We can take them out of here and put them to work in the steel mill for now. Trying to min-max our people a tiny bit. When's your next raft or farming sim vid? Probably not going to be doing more for raft at this point, unless they add something significant to the game. They've been adding like little creatures and stuff, but I don't know if I'm going to do another one in the near future. Farming Simulator, I'm going to try and get another one out this weekend. It's just a function of getting the timing to record it. Yeah, Durgan's got commands for everything. She's built like 100 and some odd commands in there now. Well, I mean, like, oh, man, I have to staff these things? Well, isn't that fun? All right. We're going to do minimum staffing on them. Just enough to make them operational. Oh, they have heaters, too. That's not great, though. How much coal does the heater consume? 1 coal per hour. That's not amazing. All right, more research. We can do generator efficiency. That's going to use up 20 of our steel. Or if we go over here, we could do flying hunters and get more food. Cookhouse insulation. So this thing can actually keep cooking. Where's the next cold snap? Oh, storm coming. Well, that's great. All right. In that case, I should probably work on either producing additional heat or the heat efficiency. Let's do the efficiency, I guess. I need to stockpile coal, something fierce. Does Raft have DLC? Well, they've done some updates and things to the game. So they added some larger islands. They added in some additional creatures and things. But there's no real DLC to it yet. They're still developing the game. It's available to play, but you can, like, you're basically playing it while they're still developing it. It's kind of like early access, basically. I kind of feel like I should build another steel mill. Oh, we have food available. Or not steel mill, another coal. I need to provide those foods to meet that promise. 64 of 74 we've fed. So if we can convert these meals, then we'll be ready to meet that requirement. If we do hunting traffic, so you drop the need for 15 to 10. That's true. That would free up 5 workers, basically, because we only have 10 in the one already. I really need to get more people, but in order to do that, we've got to get out and explore. That presents its own problems. Resources. Coal mine. Oops, what's it going to take? 25 wood, 10 steel, and a steam core. Alright, I want to be ready. When the cold snap hits, I'm going to have people focusing on drawing in coal because we're desperately going to need it. We're running in a not good position in terms of our coal storage. And I'm all out of wood, which impairs my research. Good times. Don't think you notice he has a choice in difficulty. No, I do. I like the challenge. I haven't been succeeding, but I'm determined to beat it. Wait a minute. Why are these people not being treated? I have overcrowding turned on. They should be in the medical tent. We're out of coal. Good times. Let's take them out of here. Wait, why don't you have roads? Oh, I can't build there? Really? Oh, I don't have the wood. Oh my gosh. Really? Oh, no. Well, that presents a problem. At least it's warming up a little bit. So the housing's fine. No, actually leave that off. It's minus 40. We don't even need the heat on in the housing for the moment. I can leave that off while we stockpile some coal, but I do need the wood.
Get to work.
Promise fulfilled. All right, we fed everybody. That's something. I need a little more wood. Just a little bit more wood. There. Alright. Take them out of here. Put them into coal. Take them out of here. Put them into coal. Okay. We don't actually need to have any of this heat on right now. They can live. It won't be comfortable, but they can live. I had time to go back to farming sim and chip and cut. Oh man, those trees, I'm telling you. I did get the ones cut down largely cleaned up finally, but man, that was sloppy. What a mess. And as it turns out, so I did all that work to clear that out, thinking I could put my my section in there for oh, hold on, I gotta turn the heat on here. For cattle, and as it turns out, it doesn't even fit there. So I'm gonna have to do something different anyway. Timely intervention. Sarah Child climbed the generator, slipped and fell, but was thankfully caught by Neighborhood Watch. Good job, Neighborhood Watch. You do your thing. Alright, I'm gonna take 10 people off of this and get them on wood. Generator's down, but that's fine. Oh, it did get a little chillier. They're okay. Need that wood. I need the steel too, but I just don't have the people to do it. Have you ever played Factorio? I have it, and I tried it a tiny bit, but I never really got into it. There's actually a game that's coming up called Satisfactory that's almost like a 3D version of Factorio that looks pretty awesome. I'm really looking forward to checking that out. But no, I haven't really played Factorio. All right, we do have a little bit of wood, so I'm gonna set this to none. We'll get these guys making some food. We'll plan to have some steel in here. We already know the generator's down. That doesn't matter. Let's heat some homes. No, I'm not gonna address that. People can do without. Night, Jinx. Thanks for coming out. Alright. What are we doing our purpose? Guard stations. New building guard station. Guard stations raise the hope of people living nearby, lower discontent of people living nearby. Use guards to break up protests. We have to build 2 guard stations, which isn't great. Morning gatherings will slightly raise hope from time to time. Let's plan on morning gatherings because I don't have the resources to be building extra buildings, even though I know that intervention will ultimately be helpful in the long run. Wish I could donate and join you, but I don't think my parents will let me. Don't worry about it, Matt. I'm just happy people are here watching and stuff. I do appreciate the donations. They're always nice to get the support and stuff, but I have no expectation. It's really just I'm happy to entertain and that people are interested in hanging out, chatting for a little bit while we play some games. So thank you for that. Dum dum. I'm not sure. I'm not sure how it's going to turn out when we get to this cold snap because I am low on coal. We're building up a little bit, but honestly, with two coal mining facilities going, I'm surprised we're not stocking up on coal a little bit quicker. Considering the generator's not even running. I mean, we have a few heaters going and that's it, but man, I need a serious amount of coal in a short amount of time. Give me what I need. We fed our people again. That's good. Uh-oh, we have... you know what? I'm not using any research right now, so let's turn this off and we'll get people healed. I'm gonna try and pull in a little bit of steel before I have to turn this off, because when it gets really cold, I can't afford to have this here anymore. Oh, we do actually need to put a steam core out here also. Not a steam core, but a steam hub. So we definitely need that 20 steel. Otherwise, this will be too cold and no one will work out here. As long as this is not being used, let's cut it down and we'll build a new one. A little farther up. It'll be closer to the steam hub and closer to some resources. Not adjacent to a street. There we go. That way when I do get working on wood again, which will need to be very soon, at least it'll be positioned where there's some heat. Have a good night, unknown programmer. Thanks for coming out. A few 24 hours of the mines would help. You've got some discontent reduction. Yeah, that's true. Public house. Patrons of the public house are less discontented. Hope will rise slightly. Maybe we should build a public house and then we can go back to soup shifts as well.
Hear me. New law in the city. It's off time.
Where can I build the public? I guess I can build it out here, but I don't think... No, it doesn't have a radius effect, so that's good. We can build it out here where it'll be heated. Unfortunately, it's going to require people to work it, and that's kind of the only downside of that thing, really. We'll set this back to soup. Yeah, I know the heating's off. It's fine. We don't need no stinking heat. Uh-oh. That was bad. Hold on. Give me my wood back. I'm going to need that, I think, for the steam hub. Which is going to be pretty critical out here in order for us to get coal. Get to work, people. Stock up on coal. Ooh, look at the discontent go up. 2 of our people died. I just lost 4 people. And it occurs to me I didn't have the heater on. Whoops. Oh, that's a problem. Discontent's really high right now. Here comes the cold. Let's turn this up. You can't feel cold when you have order. The city's just a minor ice cube. It's fine. Nobody needs heat, really. I really want that steel, but it's cold.
The frost is here.
Okay, well, these are... All right, those are workable. That's good. This not so much. The guard towers are toast. I'm gonna take the staff out of these so they don't get frostbite. If I can avoid it. Hold on, we'll take the people out of here too, because I can't do that. And instead, I'll put them to work in the lumber mill. This is all cooked. We don't need those people. That's not working anyway. These are too cold, even with the heater on? Oh man. Level 2 heater, level 2 generator rather. In the closest ring, and it's still too cold for that to even work. That sucks. Healthcare installation. I gotta do medical post upgrade first. Ah, that sucks. Yeah, we are making popsicles. Something like that anyway. It is cold. My worst concern is that I don't have any working medical facilities right now. And I don't have the resources to research much. I need 20 steel for that. But the steel plant's shut down at the moment. We only have 4 steel. I basically have to weather this for a couple days and hope not too many people die from being sick and not getting treatment. Oh, look at all those freezing people. What's going on there? Do some organ transplants.
Listen, everyone.
Not that I can do it yet, but...
Side.
No, they're getting severe frostbite. Oh, this is not running. What's going on here? There we go. I mean, we have enough coal to weather this, but the trouble is all these sick people aren't getting treated, and we're going to have a whole bunch of death. Use overdrive to heat. Yeah, that's a good idea. We'll heat up the medical posts. It's not going to last the full time of the storm, but... we got that turned on, too. There we go. At least we can get the treatment done, but... they're not going to be able to treat as fast as the sick people are going to come in, I don't think. We did pass a law that they can use the organ transplant, which will help speed up the treatment a bit, but... I don't know if it's going to be enough. How are these not fully staffed? Seriously? Where'd you people go? Must have had engineers die. They're not revolting this time. No, we're kind of balancing on that on that hover point. Probably the fighting arena is helping a lot with keeping the discontent down. I'm gonna have them on soup rations, but they don't seem to mind it too badly yet. Right after the storm passes, though, I need to do research to go and explore, because I have to find more people. We've had a lot of people die off, and it's really stretching the ability to do different things. Sorry, Frostpunk, but my dinner's coming, all nice and hot. Hopefully, rub it in their faces, why don't ya? I don't always die in the first storm. What are you talking about? Usually it's afterwards, and I don't die. I just get evicted. Orders efficiency and productive, yeah. Another daytime coming around. I want steel so I can do research. I mean, if nothing else, I guess we're stockpiling wood in the meantime.
The work shift starts.
They're doing their part to hold up on the coal side of things. So, I mean, that side of it's all doing all right. I don't really care about the range upgrade right now. Just need steel. Remember when you only get thrown out of the city after the first storm? Yeah, well, there's that. I still might. I mean, we're gonna be treading water here a little bit. Discontent's not in a horrible place right now, but I have to open a public house soon too. What's it take to build that thing? I'm sure it takes steel. Yeah, 10 steel. Severe frostbite. Somebody got amputated again. Starting with coal thumbers works better for you? Yeah, the only thing I find with the coal thumbers is it takes 30 people to operate them. Cut off his leg. First amputation. Yeah, well, of course. We just told you what to do. Consider signing the prosthetics or care house law. We have to wait 9 hours before we can sign anything. Oh man, I'm down to 2 engineers in here. Generator stress level critical. We gotta turn off overdrive. Which means all these sick people aren't gonna get treatment for a little bit. Front row. If you're unhappy with the captain, just swing by the fighting arena and you'll forget all about your problems as you get pummeled. Support the captain. Support order. Nothing says order like a bare-knuckle brawl in the ring. Come punch your way to happiness.
Night is coming. Put down your tools.
Put down your tools. Alright. On the plus side, it is going to get warmer after this night. So, as long as not too many of these people that are sick and gravely ill die off, we can bounce back right after this. I can slow down coal production a little bit and switch into steel because we'll be able to turn down the generator power. Play a little bit of catch up. Ooh, more laws. Didn't I just pass a law, I thought? Alright, we'll do the care house law.
New law. A new law has passed.
A new law has passed. You know what? I think I'm going to put the public house right across from the care house. That way those poor people who have had to have amputations and are staying in the care house can just cross the street and get drunk. Like, just doing that little bit to make them feel better kind of thing. Oop, what happened there? That's a weird flash. It's warmer! Hooray! Alright. I'm going to turn off one of the coal plants for now. Get into steel production. And then we're going to need to start building some stuff. Wow, discontent plummeted. Frozen ground. There we go. Unpredictable weather has caused a temporary setback. Due to temperature fluctuations, the ground froze deeper than usual. Gathering posts and coal thumpers will work at 10% efficiency. So if we'd been relying on the coal thumpers for our coal this time around, that would have been a kick in the groin. But since we're not using either gathering posts or coal thumpers right now, not doing too bad. Kind of like that. Steel way out there, actually. Okay, I need to start getting people on food production and stuff again. I have too many people out here. Let's turn this off for the moment. Borrow those people to go over here and do some hunting. Oh, I have 20 people available. It's more than I thought. Let's get our watchtowers going again. Food production doesn't matter since we don't have any food for them to produce. And then we can start looking at some of these other buildings. Public house. We do need to build this in order to satisfy that one requirement. So we'll throw that in. And I'm pretty sure we have to put people to work in there too. Oh, and this needs to be turned down. We'll turn this down to level 1. There we go. Those are just chilly, but those are workable. Save that coal. What about out here? Set this to run only... Wait a minute. There we go. Only on work hours. Shut that down. There. That can go off. There we go. Conserve a little bit of coal. Can stockpile that up again. And we can look at exploration now. Gotta find more people. More people. How much longer am I gonna stream for? Probably about another 20 minutes or so, I think. See how this goes. Okay, I'm gonna take the 2 people out of here and we'll put them to work in the public house. Hope rises. That's right, people. Alcohol breeds hope, apparently. According to this game. Care house needs to go in here. There we go. Research is going so slow because I only have like the one research post with only 2 people in it because some of our engineers died off. That sucks. I need some of these sick people to get better. I need this to get under 10 so I can pull people off of one of the medical posts. Yeah, it's the weekend as long as he wants. Research hunting tactic. I have about 10 different things I need to research right now. My focus on getting the beacon done was because I want to get people out looking for other survivors because I need more people to run my colony now. We've had too many people die off. Actually, I don't even know what our housing situation's like. We have, what's the care house? We have 13 open spots right now in our bunkhouses because of the people that have died off. And I'm low on engineers. Give me what I need, game. Kids, that's the lesson here. Drinking is the only way to happiness. Yeah. Family-friendly messages all around. I mean, I guess if you lived in this world, you know, there's really not a lot else to do for entertainment. Aside from going and punching people in the face. Note of thanks. Before the amputation, dude actually decided he was happy. Hope will rise slightly. So we chopped his leg off by forcing him to do it, and in the end, he was happy about it. Or at least, not as displeased as he would have been if he wasn't breathing anymore. Remember when you had a bunch of angry popsicles on your hand? Oh, tell me about it. Look at that. Discontent's in a dramatically better place. I think it was probably the right move not to send people out exploring super early, because it took so many resources to do it. And then having to feed all those people that are brought back that close to the storm was not a good situation. Okay, this can now be unstaffed, and we can put them in here. Speed up time a bit. I brought in 16 food. That's really not terribly useful. Where can I take cooks from? Shift them there temporarily. Then we can shift them back. More laws. Let's see. Care house was that. What's triage doing? Oh yeah, that's the one that lets me kill off half my people. I probably don't want to do that one. Organic fertilizer. Oh, that's what I should do soon too. Is moonshine. Wait. It's the moonshine that lowers discontent. Eating soup causes less discontent. There we go. That's what we wanted. Or House of Pleasure. Hope will fall, but we lower discontent. You know what? Let's go with the moonshine route. Hooray! You guys can have some alcohol in your diet. Discontent is now 0. Oh, it was a care house. For a second, I thought they were celebrating the alcohol. Okay, food and shelter. Let's do hunting. Hunting tactics. Hunters will employ fewer people. Or the flying thing, where they actually bring back more food. Let's do hunting tactics for now. Free up the people if I can. And in the meantime, we'll build ourselves a beacon. No, we won't. Alright, we'll think about a beacon. We'll think warm thoughts about beacons that we can't build. Do expeditions after Storm 2? Well, I need people. I've lost so many people. I'm really worried about doing everything. Plus, they do find some resources out there. I don't know. We'll see. We're treading water on the coal situation just now. It's going to go to minus 50 and then minus 70, so I really need to work on more research, too, to try to get the amount of heat I can produce on my generator up higher, so I don't have to have it on overdrive. Spam the emergency shifts as long as they aren't going to throw you out. The thing is that, like, people die during the emergency shifts, though, too. You have 3 days to feed everyone. Yeah, let's feed them. There's only 24 of them. Only. Let's do 24-hour shifts on research. Actually, we'll do it on steel, too. Want that steel. Remember when you had a bunch of angry religious war on your hands? Now they're drunk, happy, and missing teeth. That's the way it was, and we liked it. Alright, we have just enough to build a beacon now. I'm gonna put it right there. Just throw a road here. Two of our people died. Two of our people died. So there's four dead people now. I've lost more engineers. We're no longer lost and blind, but we are still stranded here in a hopeless wasteland of death and misery. Let's just put them all in one, I guess. I don't know if it makes a difference or not, but medical post upgrade. Let's do improved heaters. All right. Load the light 1 day 7 hours, 1 day 15 hours, 22 hours. All right, let's go to the Desolate Valley. That sounds like a pleasant place to visit. Nothing says warm, balmy vacation like Desolate Valley. Or Valley, rather. At least we're alive. Not everyone's so lucky.
Wrap up well. The frost is here.
Turn the heat on there. Should probably heat up my guard tower so these guys don't freeze. How about out here? How's the temperature out here? Oh, that's pretty cold.
Move.
Oh.
Time to get to work.
Alright, it was really cold because they didn't have anybody working out there. That's fine. It's just a little frostbite. It's still good. It's still good. That's enough people dying. Time to learn voodoo and bring them back. We need them. Let's make some zombies. Get them. These guys will work in any conditions. Done the binding on your book? Nice. Uh-oh, ice zombies. But the nice part about ice zombies, though, is they work tirelessly. Did those hunters not bring back any food, or do I have nobody staffed in the kitchen. Even though I have hunters that went out and they came back, there's no raw food to work with. Why is that? They're like, sorry, sir, we searched, but there was nothing to hunt. Cold, cold, cold. You guys are a little mouthy down here. Well, we got a whole bunch of discontent there, but at least... Oh, there's the improved heaters. At least it's a situation where... They're... it consumes more coal, though. It's just like a temporary debuff. It'll go away after a little bit. So that's something, I suppose. Factories. Resources. We should probably improve our coal mining optimization. Or food and health. Let's work on this so we can put healthcare insulation in place. When that gets colder again, I would prefer not to have people unable to get healing. Moonshine, moonshine. Oh, we have moonshine in place. It's already over here. We got the moonshine sign. Trying to offset the effect of the soup, but it doesn't seem like they're even producing any soup right now. All the animals are frozen to the ground. It just makes them easy to catch. They can't run away. Good shot, Bob. You got that one. It didn't move at all. Time to rest, folks. I am not eating any homes. You forget it. That's a sucker's play. I heat your home up, you people get all ornery and stuff. That's funny. Even with the improved heaters, this one's still not really doing a lot. How is that? Raise the temperature by 2 levels and it's still like freezing. Well, it's cold. Oh, very cold even. Weird. Meeting from the inside out. You know what? I'm going to, rather than having 2 individual ones going, I'll just have one. Save a little coal by not running one of the heaters. I gotta feed all the hungry, and I haven't seen any food come in. 8 people are starving. 9 people are starving. Come on, people, don't die on me. Wait a minute, can we be sneaky? Not good for discontent, but we just shoved all the workers that were in the one that refused to do another 24-hour shift. We moved them to the other building and made them work 24 hours again. Do my bidding. Ooh, nobody's sick right now. That's awesome. Permits. Guard stations. Foreman. New ability foreman. Increases the efficiency of workplace by 40% for 24 hours. Yes, please. Scouts have reached Desolate Valley, and surprise, surprise, it's looking pretty desolate. There's nothing here. They can go into Rock Gate or Large Pit, both of which just sound awesome. The only place, this place is the only thing standing out in the endless desert. Large Pit can be seen from afar. It could be a good landmark until it gets filled with snow. All right, go over there. You're getting buffering. No! Who left the window open? It's too cold in here. Close the window, Ethel. Alright, medical post research is done. Let's work on flying houses. No, I can't. I need more wood. I don't have wood. No, we need wood. This done with the steel. We'll put this on wood for now. Dope. I've got them working 24-hour shifts for nothing now. I can't even do the research. Man, discontent is not looking good. People hungry, cold at home, overcrowded medical facilities, bad food. 29 living near a fighting arena and a public house. It's the only thing keeping them from revolting entirely. Please tell me the hunters come back with food this time. Randall with the super chat. $5. Thanks, Randall. Appreciate the super chat. Thanks for the support. What do you miss? People are eating raw food. What? I don't have any food. All right. Hold the phone. If I put two people to work there, what's going to happen? Is that why the food wasn't going up at all? They were bringing back the raw food and people were just eating it? If so, that's really gross. I would have thought it would have built up raw food and then I would have had a chance to cook it, but that's not so good. Mistakes were made. We're gonna fail this mission, I think. Facing starvation. Feed all the hungry. Oh, I fed 10 of them. They ate the raw food. It fed 10 of them. All right. You go, guys. What happened? Ghost on the horizon. We have to explore it. Okay, so there's a ship that's found outside, and they want us to go explore it. It's the opposite direction from my people. That's great. That's awesome. Well, we're not going to explore it. They're not going to be happy about it, but frankly, just to go get a relic to bring back to put in a museum when my people are headed in the opposite direction, that's no good. The hunters ate it on the way back. I guess they must have. Drunken meltdown. Sir, a drunken man's having a meltdown in front of the cookhouse. He's screaming that people are ill, cold, homeless, and scared, but instead of help, they get boozed at their meals. Discontent will fall, hope will fall, let him be, discontent will rise, hope will rise. Let's escort him home. We can't afford the discontent. We'll trade off the hope for that. Honestly, buddy, I know you're hungry. I just don't care. I need to send more hunters out. I need to take some of the people maybe that are working on other things. Like they're bringing in the wood, which we really need for the research and stuff, but I think maybe once we get a little more wood in here, we'll... Actually, I have a foreman. Can I boost their... Let's boost the efficiency of the... Oh, it takes 10 food rations to boost efficiency. Well, that's no good. That's a bum deal right there. It's also going to get really cold. It's going to go down to minus 70 in a minute. So I need people working on coal. Man, I don't have enough people. Just messed. Maybe you'll find an alternate food source. Wink, wink. We do have all those people in that frozen pit. You know, not that I would suggest, of course, that they would be a food source, but a snack at the very least. All right, flying hunters. That's good. Let's do that. No, let's not. We need 40 steel each. Oh, good lord. Can't win. There's just no winning here. None here. More here. I'm gonna have to move on to guard stations, but I don't really want to build them because I don't have the resources. In terms of adaptation, we can do organic fertilizer, extended shifts, dueling law. What's this accomplish? Discontent will be reduced permanently. Each spontaneous duel will slightly reduce discontent. Sometimes people will be killed in a duel. Or we could give them a house of pleasure. All right. We'll take that route. I can't really afford to have people die in the duel, even though it does good things to discontent. I can't afford to lose the people. So instead, we'll make the people happy a different way. I mean, if nothing else, yeah, if they dug up the bodies, I mean, they could cook them on the generator. You know, they wouldn't have to eat them raw, at least. There's that. Look at that discontent come down. Give them a few ladies of negotiable affection and suddenly everybody's happy. What a future. Make love, not war, yeah. Organic fertilizer. I mean, that would be an okay one if I actually had done the research for the cookhouses yet. Or the hothouse. Actually, what does it take for the hothouse? 10 steel and 20 wood. But I'm trying to save up the steel so I can use it to build the flying hunter jobbies. The hunter's hangar. I don't think we're not gonna get the food in soon enough to feed all the hungry. Obviously. It's not even enough people hunting right now. And it's gonna get colder, so we have to step up our coal production because this is dropping quickly. Alright. Good times. Good times. Scouts reach the bit. Tell me there's people here. No, there's steel. Really? Frozen pond or broken tree? 1 day, 20 hours. 1 day, 9 hours. That looks so much farther away. That's weird. Oh, it's perspective. Haha. Look at that. Alright, let's go to the frozen pond. Only thing standing out there. Or the only thing standing out there. Well, we can't win. Go to one, not the other. Okay, we can build the hunter's hangar now. We'll upgrade this. Hopefully they'll do something good with the food. Since we have a whole lot of starving people. Give them booze, give them violence, give them women. We're not feeding them or anything, we're just giving them all the... Uh-oh. Hope rises, discontent rises. Ouch, that hurt. Well, the flying hunters went out. They're finally gonna bring some food back, maybe. Oh, look, there's raw food now, but... That's weird. The food appeared when the flyers left. That's... I thought it would be when they came back. That makes no sense to me. Yeah, I solved the discontent problem, but it's climbing again. If people are complaining about cold homes now, wait till the temperature drops by another 20 degrees right now. No hope, no respect, and soon no capping. Alright, what does the generator overdrive do? Is it by... Well, it's only one level. I was hoping it would be 2. Okay, I need to scrape together people to hunt for coal. So we're gonna go -1 here. -1 here. None there. Get to work here. Oh boy. The generator's got to be pumped up to level 2. And we're gonna need overdrive on it too, probably. Wow, that did very little. Okay, well, it's just chilly. Okay, that's good. So I don't need overdrive there. I could use it here, though. It's too cold. Ooh, actually, the medical tent's still working. I guess the double level heater's doing okay. Turn on the heater here. Heater here. Heat in the care house. Heat in the bar. That's a lot of coal we're using up. I mean, it's cold, so people they might get sick, but I think in the long run, that might be alright. We'll see. Cook food, are there animals? Well, I have somebody in there cooking, but it's just very little at a time. There's only 8 people left hungry now. We've actually fed quite a few. How are they getting so much food out of that? That's a weird conversion rate. All right. As long as it gets the job done, I guess. All right. If we can tread water this way, we can make it through this cold snap. We only have to last out like another day. I really hope these guys find survivors. Feel your hope disappear. Only real problem this run was lack of workers. Yeah, the lack of workers was really a big thing, but we had a bunch of people die off, probably due to a little bit of lack of care early on. And that certainly cost us. But, I mean, we're treading water on these places. I'm probably going to have to put those people on 24-hour shifts. Actually, I have laws available. I can do extended... Oh, no, I need the 24-hour shifts. What am I kidding? They need to get the coal. If they don't get the coal, we're going to freeze. And that's going to cause a lot more discontent than... It will increase the efficiency of the one plant, too, by 40%. So that did bad things to my discontent, but at least we'll keep bringing in coal overnight. Now, with the one being 40% more efficient, maybe we'll gain a little ground. That'd be novel. Well, I need to do research, but I don't have enough steel. Have a good night, GPAC. Thanks for coming out. They hate the raw food again. But this time you would have restarted. I don't know. I like the challenge. We're battling it out. If we can get some people here, that would make a big, big difference. So we'll see what we find at that frozen lake. Please tell me they're survivors. No. No! It's nothing! It's nothing to do here. Carry on. Alright. Blue dunes. Several big snow dunes with blue shade between their peaks. We can see holes in one of them. Or a yellow flag. See a strange mound with a small yellow flag on top. Definitely man-made. 1 day, 8 hours. 23 hours. I mean, this is probably some sort of a ship buried under the snow. We'll go look here. I don't know when the next storm is supposed to come in. How hard are automatons to get in Endless? Well, we'd have to research the factory, and then I think we're at that point. But the hard part is I haven't seen any more steam cores yet. So we have one left. Theoretically, we could build a cookhouse if we can get the research done for it. That'll take a steam core. But, oh, 2 of our people died. Oh, it's cold out here. It's very cold out here. Even with the steam core and the souped up heaters, it's still... Alright, let's put this on overdrive for a little bit. Try to keep people from freezing to death. Can't afford the deaths around here. I thought it was going to be warm enough without that, but... Oh, turn that off. Turn that off. Save the coal. Really? It got too cold? Really? Just from that? That's ridiculous. Alright. Man, it's still very cold. I even have this on overdrive. What is going on? Oh, it's closed this time of day. Oh, man. I'm so dense. I need to turn it on because I have them working a 24-hour shift, I think. Oh, no, 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 no. Or do I? I do. Let's turn this on. Warm our poor workers up. I totally forgot I had told them a 24-hour shift when that thing shut down. Oh, jeez. Suddenly they're warm. Man, mistakes were made. More people died. Horrible, Commander. Death means less mouths to feed. It does, but it also means less people to do the work. Temporary hazard is passed, which wasn't really affecting us anyway. That's okay. At least we're past that. There's the next snowstorm. So we're going to go back to minus 60, back down to minus 70, and then to minus 80 when that storm hits. Minus 70 is nothing. Oh, yeah, we could take that. It's easy. We could do -70 running outside in our underwear. We did get ahead a little bit on coal, though, so that's good. I need... Nobody's working there right now. Nobody's doing research right now, so I should actually... Can I put them in the kitchen? I can. Make food, please. Feed our people. Maybe the discontent will go away. That'd be novel. They're immediately hungry. I wonder if you have to have people in there. No, I wonder if you have to have people staffed in there to actually feed people. Because I keep seeing these like hungry things when I have food sitting in storage. Like there's food rations already made and available. I'm gonna shut this down soon. Yeah, Captain, I'm sorry to tell you there are two choices for you, the snow pit or the walk. Your choice. Basically the same choice, really. Oh, we reached the Blue Dunes. What's there? Survivors! Oh my gosh, finally. Engineers. Okay, good. No children, so that's a plus. Escort them back to the city. So there's like 30 some odd people there. What do we have home-wise? Aside from not enough. Housing. 7, 9, 14, 18, 21. And we have spots for 21 of them. But I am going to need more housing. Throw another bunkhouse out here. Oh, I gotta shut this down. Oh, plummeted. Like it went right off the map. Frozen meals. Just grind it up. No one will notice. It's fine. Today for dinner, we're serving mystery meat parfait. Okay, those are ready. Nobody's working there right now. Okay. Ooh, it's gonna get a balmy -60. That'll be great. A lot of empty housing. Well, there's some empty housing. Like 21 empty spots. It's a fair amount. Just goes to show how many bodies are sitting in that ice pit. Discontent climbs. Cold at home, overcrowded medical facilities, bad food. You guys are such whiners. God, you think it was the end of the world or something? Every night is mystery meat. Well, it is a mystery meat. What are they getting? Like, are they finding penguins or something? Like, they go out hunting and they come back with food every time and somebody eats it. Mysteriously, Bob's gone missing, but everybody's got full tummies. Yet another hopeless day in this frozen hell. Such a shiny outlook on things. Maybe when all these people come back, we can sign in the dueling law. That will help Discontent. Look at that, people. They got mildly less frozen. Alright, none here. Put them to work in the kitchen again. Wait, that didn't work. That didn't work at all. There. When these employees get, or these people get back, at least we can put them to work a little bit. I need the steel. I need the workers. I need the engineers. This will be great. Excuse me. Couldn't hit the mute fast enough. Bob's your guy for every job. That's right. Pro tip, discontent will drop to 0 if you grow weed. These conditions don't really look ideal for that kind of plant growth, I think. I'm happy to announce that today we'll be opening family-friendly restaurants serving delicious penguins. Penguins. Uh-oh. Cole's in a bad spot. Alright, none here. Get back to work here. Not that it matters. Actually, let's take them off of here. Put them on the steel. Give me some steel. Ooh, maybe we don't want to do that. It's really cold over there. Yeah, it's just cold. They can take that. They can hack it. Not doing research all this time is really going to be detrimental in a couple days. Where I should be getting more, like a better position for heating and everything to handle the cold that's going to hit. I've been treading water, and that's going to kill me.
Time to rest, folks. Work's out today.
Well, you say it's time to rest, but we need coal. So get to work. He's foreman on both of them. Be more efficient. Do more things. I wonder if you can see them fighting in the pit. No. That would have been neat. Generator's shutting down, even though I have them working overnight on coal. That's great. Hold on for a couple more days, please. We don't have guards to silence people. You can't grow wheat, but they require pizza instead of soil. What's this now? Treading water. What water? It's all ice. That's just it. We're standing on thin ice. It's kind of the same thing. At least in this world it is. That's weird. It's actually not that cold, considering the generator's not running. Can I actually... Oh, it's actually still powering down. Never mind. It was, it's a little colder than I thought. Well, it's functional. This, not so much. Keep them out of there. Let them work on the wood instead. We have steel incoming with these guys, actually, so maybe the wood's more important. Trying to heat up these buildings a bit if I can. I need to stockpile coal fast because we're gonna hit some awful, awful cold. Hey Nick, how are you? Yeah, I have yet to get extended shifts. I probably should. I have a law available. We had the emergency shifts, but I could do extended shifts. Extend the workday in any facility to 14 hours. Causes discontent. But we're probably going to need it. So let's set both of these. Well, these are busy on a 24-hour shift right now. But later on, we could shift those to the 14-hour shifts. Trying to handle some of the cold snap that's going to come along here. Uh-oh. Permanent modifiers. Every child has a place in a child shelter. Temporary modifier. One storm is coming. We got to build up hope or they're not going to last through the storm. Is that how that's going to work? 9 hours till these guys are back. They're bringing the survivors with them, so that will help, I guess. This needs heat. Ugh. Not good.
Get to work. Move, people. There's plenty to do.
Get to work. Move, people. On the plus side, we have food now. That's something. BDS Empire with a $2 super chat. You work an extended shift yourself. Thanks. Oh yeah, it's 20 after 1. I probably should call it quits soon. I meant to stop at like 1 o'clock in the morning, but I'm an addict. Okay, we can staff this medical facility. Ooh, we need to. We have a lot of sick people. Holy cow, there's a lot of sick people. That's insane. Oh, we must have brought sick people back with us. That's good times. We could staff both of these. Actually, let's disband those guys for now. We'll get our back our resources and our people. I'll pause this. Let's make sure this is maxed out and this is maxed out, and that has 10 workers in it too. Finally research something else. Cookhouse insulation, healthcare insulation. Or get another generator power upgrade. Coal mining. So many choices. Let's go this way. And we'll try to make these more efficient by using the foreman's ability on both of them. See if we can power through the research quickly enough to get a couple things done before the storm really hits. What am I going to do? Car Mechanic Simulator? I just uploaded a video yesterday, was it? Last night? Convince people to trust you again. I have to raise hope to 15%. I'm not addressing that. Are you kidding me? The cold's coming. Freeze my butt. Man, that's a lot of sick people to deal with. That's not good. It's past the first one. Well, the first storm anyway. The second storm's coming though. If they're not that long, it's only like 2 days long, but still. I have the heaters on in both hospitals right now. Why is it 0% efficiency? Current efficiency 0%. Up to 2 workers on this shift. Absent 2. Oh, there we go. Finally it started doing something. That was weird. Organic fertilizer triage. I can't really afford to affect hope right now, because I need to boost it, otherwise the game's toast anyway. Discontent will rise slightly if we put the guard station in place. Raise the hope of people living nearby. Okay, let's sign that law into place. It's going to hurt discontent a little bit, but it will help hope.
New law in the city.
The trouble is that building heated? Because if it's not... Oh, it actually upgrades a tower. Okay. Alright, there's a thing. We did a thing! Soup's good food. Can be. Trouble is, I mean, the super feeding them in this, maybe not so much, but... Raise hope to 15%.
Brace yourselves. Cold is coming.
All right, it got colder. That's awesome. That's so bad. I think I'm pretty much toast here. I don't have enough coal. They're not keeping pace with it at all.
No time to waste. We've got work to do.
No time to waste. We've got work to do. How do I give them the, oh, here it is. 8 to 18. Let's put these on extended shifts. And then we'll put this on the extended shift too. There we go. We need them working a little bit longer to get coal, because otherwise we're going to be toast. I think we're going to be toast anyway. We're just barely treading water as it is, and we're about to hit another cold snap. These are going to be heated, otherwise we're not going to do the research we have on the go. We're about to be dead. I need that coal mining efficiency, like really bad. We're gonna run out of coal tonight because we're not really gaining ground fast enough relative to what we're consuming. As it shifts into nighttime, we're just gonna get smoked. It's gonna drain all the coal we have stored up, and then we'll be at that minus 70 temperature. Actually, moving into minus 80. What's this now? Foreman, exemplary behavior. Sir, a group of people found inspiration in their work under the guidance of a foreman and have decided to try organizing the workplace on their own. Their spirit and motivation are exemplary today. Keep up the good work, folks. Show my hope. No, really? No hope? Oh, we got a... Do we get a boost in coal? Maybe not. Drat. Well, they just got 10% more efficient, so now we'll gain a little ground, but... okay, what else can I do? Healthcare insulation, maybe a good idea? Oh, I need 20 steel. I have nobody working on steel right now. Fabulous. I only need like 5 steel out of them. Okay, go freeze for a little while and get me some steel. Oh, I have people available. That's good. More people than I thought I had. Like 3 steel. Just give me 3 steel. Before it gets... Okay, let's...
Workday is up. Return your tools.
Workday's not up. Give me more steel. No. Alright. Well, that sucked. Ah, time's come. This time we lost a hope. Dude. Alright, well that was a better run. We almost made it to the second storm that time. Nevertheless, we still ended up in a grim position come the end. Takes a lot to get the city balanced. I think our biggest problem this time was we had a bunch of people die early on, which slowed down my ability to do other things. We weren't researching, all that kind of stuff. Where are the gathering posts? Well, we didn't need gathering posts because they were working in facilities that weren't just gathering from open areas. They were actually out in different factory spots. If you would like to play Frostpunk yourself and you don't have the game already, the game is available on sale right now on croto.gg/CrypticFox. You can find it on sale for 33% off, so it's like $20 US. This is only until noon on Sunday, so we've got about 15 hours left, according to this, until that sale is over. So if you are interested in the game, great price, great game, and every purchase helps to support the channel a little bit as well. I'm going to call it a wrap for tonight because it's already 1:30 in the morning my time. But thanks for everyone for hanging out. I appreciate the super chats and everything. Hopefully the next time we play this, we'll fare a little bit better still, get past that second storm and continue progressing on. We might try the building mode next time, since a couple of people are asking about that. It's apparently a little bit easier in terms of like the difficulty and stuff, so we'll see how that works out. But I'm, as always, CrypticFox. I'll see all of you next time.